Hi, it's Mac. I can't help it. I can't stop myself. I'm just gonna finish announcing. Like as I said in the stream title, I have no defense. None whatsoever. I started playing Star Ocean 4 again. I think because playing Star Ocean 3 brought it out in me. So I will say this is not going to be a full playthrough, and I have actually already started playing. So we're actually gonna drop in too. So over Christmas while I was at the in-laws, I over remote play from Delaware played about 10 hours of this game already. So I'm 10 hours in, fresh playthrough because this is the remastered version of the game. Because it's free on PS Plus, I went, you know what? Fuck it, it's happening, we're balling. So, will I platinum it again? I make no promises. That's a lot of commitment. But I do make a promise to stream today. And there may not be any more streams of this. I was gonna play this today regardless, so I might as well stream it. Vicus is working. We might as well go. Alright. So I have just about finished Lemurus. I've done this ship. I beat the boss. Well, this is like a lot quieter than the open. I wonder if I'll have to... I mean, it might just be the area. But, let's see if I need to put the volume up. We'll see. Alright, so for now, yeah, we've done... The synopsis is in here somewhere. There we go. So we killed Barakiel, the fucker. He broke my board. What a jerk. And... yeah, all Lisbon turned to stone and died, so we're going back to Trium where nothing bad is going to happen. So I do need to build up my board again. Trying to think of a good place to do that. I've had a really good board going for a very long time, and Barakiel kind of fucked it. So, alright, I'm on ice now. Gotta build that board. Yeah, I know, right? The portraits? I like the anime-style portraits. Of course, I played the 360 version that didn't have that. Vicus ain't staging an intervention. He knows better. Oh, if anyone wants to rename, I will do that. I haven't renamed anyone. I don't tend to do that when I'm playing through. But, you know, if anyone has any suggestions, feel free. I'm trying to find a good place to get, like, ambushes. Now that the lizard people are gone, it's actually kind of difficult out here. Will I be better off doing the board in the Carrion ship? That's an interesting question. I'll at least get some elf ones going here. Alright. You don't have time to play around. Keep going. If you wouldn't miss Edge, that would be nice. Alright. 4 pinks. Good job. I think some ambushes happen when you go on the ship, which is kind of what I want. But since all the lizard men are gone, ambushes are kind of hard to come by on this planet. At least, here. If you could... No? Alright. There we go. Okay, not bad, not bad. I'm kind of not used to the timing because I had a little bit of lag on remote play, so now I'm like, this is so much more responsive. What do I do? You fucker. Come on. Nah, he's not gonna know it's me. Here we go. Alright, let's start our board. We'll absolutely have, Danny, I think. There we go. Like, is there a button for caps? But... yes, it is interesting looking at this game after, like, when you know 3. Because it is definitely a huge improvement on 3. Alright, get some money, get some money. You're not interested in attacking me? No.
I was just getting warmed up.
Alright, I think that's good enough. I think I will get the rest on the ships list. Turn everyone else back on. Actually, no, she's stay out of trouble. There we go. Yes, they made the maps bigger in a very bad way. Just as much backtracking, maps much bigger to go through. Yeah, so all the lizard people are gone, and unfortunately, so is the town. I did do all the quests, the shop quests in town before. I'm probably going to end up doing a decent amount of like checklisting, because I'm gonna want to try and get all chests, all quests, all that sort of thing. So there'll probably be pauses as I check off all my lists. Bye, Granddad. He's dead now. Bye. We did genocide the lizard men by accident, yes.
Patients mutated into terrible beasts. They lost all reason, attacking their families, the village, and finally...
Lim! How many times did I tell you? They die if you don't water them. Grandpa, I wasn't able to save you.
Nope.
I'm sorry, Grandpa. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
God, no, this is not a speedrun. Oh, this is me just playing the game again. But remastered, so all my data's gone.
Lutia.
I'm collecting battle trophies and all sorts of shit. You guys didn't get to see me collecting battle trophies, so I already have them, most of them.
The source of the disease itself.
I see. The patients started screaming and then turned to stone, just as that column of light appeared.
Oops.
I was worried it might have happened here, too.
Oops, we did that.
Column of light? You think this happened because of a column of light?
Edge?
No, it's because we failed.
No. If the source had remained, more and more would have grown sick.
Edge Maverick, going through the universe, constantly saying, my bad. Alright, so normally we have a no spoilers policy. I will say do not spoil 3. I will beat the shit out of you if you spoil 3. But we've already streamed 4. I don't care about spoilers for 4. This is just a one-off shit. We've already played this entire game. It's fine. But 3, don't spoil 3, please, still. But yeah, man, this is the first of many deaths Edge Maverick will cause.
Lim?
Out of
We're going back to the
ignorance,
start. We have
really,
to make
kinda.
sure nothing like this ever happens again. But what do you want to do? You know, Lim, if you still feel the same as us, if you think of us as your friends, just like the way we think about you, and if you want to come along with us in our journey,
Just take the small child from her planet. Just do it.
I'm going with you.
Alright, small child get.
Ludi, I'm gonna come back as a master symbologist, Kay.
Eh.
I'll be waiting.
Okay, there's a missable chest and a whole bunch of missable shop quests in this town. For some reason, you cannot go back into Granddad's house. I can pickpocket. I don't think I have the... I don't know. Oh, I do have it equipped right now. Alright, fair enough. I'm gonna unequip that so I don't pickpocket people. Where's the person I care about? There you are. Yes, yes, fill up my fire ring, please. Thank you. It's true, there is no UP3. That, I mean, the whole plot of this game is the making of the UP3, because Edge goes around fucking everything up. So, we gotta, you know, have a thing in place that means we're not gonna go and fuck everything up. So, the main thing is just to check I have my fire ring fully charged. Because they're about to go to a completely missable area, and you miss chest if you do not have it fully charged. I think we're good though. I don't know, there's no moral quandary about if we should take a small child from her home planet. Thanos. Thanos, there we go. Alright. Ah, there's a gather point over here, and I can't not gather a gather point. I gotta get all that party SP. How am I doing on that? I'm gonna be keeping a hold of it. Yeah, 151's pretty good. Okay. Oh, yes please, more HP for him. Yeah, critical hit, why not? And hold on to his for a little bit. Care healing. Yeah, somehow Edge Maverick has returned. There's the gathering point. Wanna hit it?
Use this.
Good. So, before we go to Cardion, I'm going to pop back to Eos for a private action to hand some quests in, because those quests are also missable. Hooray! Whee! Liminal Steel is very stupid. So her friend Lucy there, she's actually like the same age as her. She's like 16 or something. But she was in an accident where she went to hell, which is where she got Cerberus. And that stunted her growth, so she never aged over, like, I don't know, what, she's supposed to be 6? It is very stupid. It is extremely stupid. I don't think it's in the, I don't think it's in here yet. I think you learn about it later. Oh no, here it is. She's 15. At the age of 6, an errant symbol pattern, she drew open a portal to the demon realm, setting several decades worth of hatred and fear flowing into her heart all at once. Give herself a breakdown, she shut all emotional outlets in response. Since then, she's not aged one bit, her body remaining frozen in a state of being 6. Cerberus, a denizen in the demon realm, extracted her from the portal upon sensing her fear and thus becoming her servant and guardian. Fearless and strong to the core, she's thoughtful and considerate of others. While she doesn't show it on her face, she also craves attention and is emotionally dependent on others to a large degree. Yes, literally, Arrested Development. Don't you just hate when you go out? Yeah, the demon realm. Yeah. And yes, Stephen D. Kenny, who we met very briefly at the start of the game. Well, we didn't. I did. I met him very briefly at the start of the game. Alright, so...
We're going to the stars.
Lim seems to be feeling a little better now.
I don't think she's completely back to her old
I
self
don't
yet.
think the game ever really tells you this, apart from in the...
Drawing.
In that,
Floor's a no-no.
in that note, in the dictionary.
Lim, honey.
I literally don't think it is ever mentioned to you outright in the game. Any of
Well,
this.
there is much to ponder. And
Here,
besides,
sit down like a good girl. It's dangerous to run
I have
around
to be
like
doing
that,
something.
okay?
we don't have much data about the object.
I have none data about any object.
I've discovered. You might call it colonization by force.
In other words, invasion. Sounds to me like they don't deserve much sympathy. If those were their plans for...
What is it?
Oh, it's just that... It occurred to me I don't even know this planet's name. The name of Limmel's home world, I mean.
Judging
I
from the
mean,
level of their
it's
civilization,
exactly what Edge and his friends were gonna do. They're like, we're looking at this planet to come down and make a home here.
Lemurus.
You were doing exactly the same thing. Alright, let's find to Lemurus.
Lemury Phi. That's my name.
And, Lemuria is the, utopian homeworld that Denny's people are looking for. How fucking weird is that? How coincidental.
Thanks. I like
Oh yeah, never let her draw. She might take us into the demon realm again.
might interest you.
That's
Ooh.
Aquila.
A ship.
Crow.
I don't think the story would be better if they told it to you. It's better that they never explain Limmel's deal, frankly. In fact,
What shall we
it
do?
would be better if Limmel wasn't in the game. Eject Limmel from the game and you've instantly made it, I don't know, 5% better. I'm not gonna say more than that, this game is terrible.
To further research the abnormal conditions on
But Limmel is a big part of the reason why. Just like 5% why. Sarah's another 5% why. There's a lot of reasons why this game sucks. And yet I'm playing it for the 8th time. Something like the 8th time. I don't actually know how many times I've played this game.
Prepare for launch.
My guess is 7.
Okay, sir.
Because also I'm sorry for what I'm about to subject everyone to. But yeah, I've played it through at least twice on the 360, and then I had to do 4 times for the platinum on the PS3, and then I played it through again on stream on the PS3 for everyone. So this is pretty neat. Nice hammer.
Heard you made a new friend, but she's just a little kid.
Hey, get her ass. Get her ass.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Welch.
Sorry, everyone.
Someone we can rely on.
Edgy.
But just look at her. She's a child, no matter how you cut it. Come on, what can you possibly rely on her for?
Nothing very much.
I'm not a child, Kay. Huh?
What? You can't even tell the difference between a hologram and the real thing. You're a child, a baby, a fetus.
How did we get this Welch from Star Ocean 3 Welch? I don't fucking know. I mean, the thing is, like, Star Ocean 3 has its decent amount of, like, wacky scenes with Welch. Not anywhere as annoying as this. But,
You tried, little girl.
Do you have multiple...
oh, Welch is like 10%. This game is like 10% better if you inject Welch.
Now I'm really mad, Kay. Get her, doggy.
Yeah, her voice actor is a good voice actor.
Not bad.
I think she was just told to be the most annoying person in the world.
Lose, huh?
And you always, when you have to, like, you know, fit yourself into a different rhythm, it sucks. But, like, man, Welch sucks pretty fucking hard. Her voice, especially.
Not bad at all. Hey, let's shake and make up.
You may be all see-through, Welchie, but you're not so bad, Kay.
You're definitely pretty bad, actually.
She fell for it! She fell for it! Yep, she's still a child, all right.
Please eat her, Cerberus.
Get back here!
Yes, even if her voice actor was, like, not doing the most annoying voice ever, she would still be very annoying. Alright, I don't think there's anything else I can make right now.
What you want?
Yeah, I've kind of made everything.
One I don't have all day.
Alright. You're right! She's the same voice actress as Raimi, and she's fine as Raimi. She's not great, but she's fine. It's, they made her do a very annoying voice. I'm saving here in case I go to the wrong planet, because there is a very missable private action that I need to go back for. Alright, so our destination is Cardinal, but we're going back to Eos. That's the laundry done. And yeah, sorry, you're gonna get a whole bunch of private action soon. Alright, out we go. A hint of space. No, it's the other door. I never remember which door each planet is. I always go to the wrong one. Alright. So we're going to the shops to hand in a couple of orders, and we're also going to go... Commander... 3 is much worse than 4 for missable private actions. But 4 has a few. Oh heck yeah, we're boning off duty for sure, for sure. Wow, a guy and a girl together and you just assume they're a couple? What a jerk. And you, sir? Haha! This makes Raimi like you. Yeah, three's private actions are, like, very small. But yeah, it's just, like, little conversations. Most of them aren't even, like, scenes. A lot of them are just, like, lists, to be honest. Commander's so happy we're a couple. Well, we're just gonna have to be a couple forever now, says Edge Maverick. Yes, yes, it's not like I like you, Baka. Yeah, we got it, we got it. Yep, gonna get married, gonna have 2.5 kids, a dog and a cat, a white picket fence. Why is it at this strange angle? This is like a very weird angle of me having this conversation. Also, like, because they have the anime portraits on, it's way better. When you have the modern, menu on, you have the modern portraits, which look god-awful. Thanos Jr. Thanos Jr., heck yeah. We're gonna make a fine house. Thank you, Mega Lupus, for gifting me that. Yeah, syringe, yeah. Absolutely. But yeah, the first thing I do in the game, there's two things, actually something I have to do now, but... yes, I am turning, Limel's voice in battle off. Get out of here, Limel! Yeah, classic. Modern! The modern is dreadful. I'm just gonna back out into the menu. I hate this. And that's what all the portraits look like, when they're talking as well. They do have different, like, faces and motions, but they all look so bad. So I just, like, I immediately, go with classic and get the anime portraits. The orange and blue is a little jarring, but it's less visually busy. Alright, so the shops are over here. Running indoors, how terrible of you, Edge. Alright. We'll deliver some lizard skins. We don't have silver yet. We're fine for now. These quests aren't gonna go away until a decent amount in the future. But while I'm here... Yeah, I'll get the pickled plums are on this planet. I'll be back here later after Cardionon, so I will get it then. Suppose I might as well exit out this door. So that's the only thing we were doing on this planet is if you go to Cardionon, that private action is gone. You don't get that. So it is a narrow window from you have to beat Lemurus so that you can take the ship places. And before you go to Cardionon, you can get that private action where Edge pretends to be married to Raimi for some fucking reason. I don't know why. Raises her affection, though. Oh, that reminds me, I should go have a look at I need to have a look at the room. I don't think there's ever a reason to room other people together for affection. Well, there's one couple. There is. But it's Edge's affection is like the only one that matters, I think. Well, fuck it. The girls can room together. Alright, well, let's start the long journey at Cardionon. We got some private actions to get here. I hope everyone's excited. Here we go. I wouldn't even call this early 3D, though. Star Ocean 3 is early 3D. Like... This is distinctly middle era 3D. Alright, so this is the first one. Alright. Transmission from the moon base. Wow, Raimi, did you patch us through while I was saying that? Raimi, please. Please. But it is like, Vesperia came out at the exact time of this game and looks miles better because it didn't age like sour milk. Alright, give a report. Here we go. Cardionon, 8th planet of the Arcturus system, apparently. Yeah, so data we got from the fallen ship on Lemurus showed that they'd seen the Aquila, one of our ships that went missing. So I guess we're gonna go see the lizard people and totally not kill all of them. No genocide here. Edge Maverick would never do a murder. That you're a couple. You are together. So this is PS4. The remaster version. It is free on PS Plus if you have premium. I can't recommend playing it. Ever. Ooh, even Lightspeed Canny. Oh ho. It looks not even one drop better than the PS3 version. I'm going to be honest. It's like remaster, update. It's probably smoother. It doesn't look any different. Like any different whatsoever. Alright, let's go find Raimi. She's in her bedroom. Oh no, she's in the recreation room. There she is. There you are. I've got to remember what day it is. It does not share trophies with the other version I platinumed. It doesn't. It's all new trophies, baby. The temptation is real. I can platinum this twice. I did it once. I can do it again. I've completely forgotten what day it is. I mean, how am I supposed to know what day it is? The last day of your diet. Alright, it's your birthday. I didn't get you anything though? Is that fine? You could definitely make this style work, but like it doesn't work in this game. Like everyone is extremely doll-like in a very, even at the time, honestly, everyone looked kind of doll-like. Oh yeah, for sure. Real present next year. I'll remember that for sure. Like their portraits have a lot more life to them. It really is like they have soulless eyes in this game. Alright, so we're going to the creation terminal. There we go.
Edgy. Come here.
This is a very important private action. So, having played this game, you know that there is, having streamed this game to you all before, there's an phase ending. This is the first of 8 private actions that you need to see in order to be able to get phases ending.
Weird noise.
Which is a trophy, of course, because all the endings are trophies. There are 8 of them, and if you miss one, you cannot get phases ending. And it also requires you to room phase and Limmel together at a certain point.
Phase?
Which you cannot do right now because you cannot put male and female crew members together if they don't have high enough affection with each other. They will just go, no, I ain't doing that. I can actually show that now, and they just go, no, fuck off. Get out of here.
I appreciate the offer, but
They do look like expensive anime statuettes, or maybe like mid-level ones. Your work is dead, yeah. Thank you for coming, Yanni. As we watch these people not interact with each other. Yes, the first of 8. A lot of these ones they don't seem missable because, like, you have to talk to people to advance, but you can technically just go and sleep on your bed throughout the whole trip.
Trying to better himself behind the scenes
Like, essentially, like, this is the 3rd leg of the flight. This will advance us to leg 4, where a different private action can happen. You can just sleep through every leg. If you don't want to do these private actions, you can just ignore them entirely. But of course, all the character endings are contingent on... I need to just... Look how comfy he is. Alright, let's talk to everyone.
Hey, what's up, you two?
Edge, please, maybe she'll listen to you. It's much too dangerous to summon Cerberus in a place
Why
like
wouldn't
this.
you want to summon the dog? Why would you want to room Danny and the child together? Because you need to for the ending. You cannot get FaZe's ending if you don't room them together. It is a requirement for private actions. You need to get them enough affection.
It's just fine. There's nothing to be scared of, Kay.
I assume Limmel knitted that sweater for him.
Then you try, FaZe.
No, don't, Danny, absolutely not.
Well, then. This is your good boy?
Yes, I hate you, FaZe. I want you to get your hand bitten off.
Did you just say you messed up?
I really don't think you should summon him around here, okay?
So this is not a required private action, but it does get them affection, so it is useful. Ah, this next private action is for Crow's ending. So yeah, also Crow also has an ending that requires you to see a bunch of private actions, but yeah, so I believe I actually have enough affection that Edge and Raimi will. It's very easy to, you basically just have to do like one private action with them. I believe, yes. So yes, we do not have enough affection with Limmel to room with her yet. I'm sleeping in the same room as you, Danny. Let's see what he says. I don't want to get fucked up in my sleep. So yeah, let me see. I assume they don't have enough affection either. Okay, yeah. She's like, no, I don't really feel it. He's like, nah, I don't really feel it. So, all girls can just sit in the same room, and all guys. Bacchus can room with anyone. He's, I guess, considered gender neutral. So Bacchus can actually be put in a room, with anyone at any time, I'm pretty sure. Which is a little strange, but... So yes, unless they have enough affection, they do object. But yes, you do actually need to put Daddy and Limmel together, which is a little annoying. Alright, let's go upstairs for a reason. Not just that. Robocop is agender, apparently. Yep, here we go. So this is required for Crow's ending. Yeah, because you need to have all these private actions about Crow. It is wild how many endings are, like, really missable in this. Ooh, secondary school, they're British. True, they did get into fights. Because Crow said I looked stupid. What asshole. I don't know if this is a cheerful reminiscence. Nope, you didn't knock him down even once. You were very bad at this. Yeah, we'll do it. Let's go for it. Best friends? Pew. Gross. Ugh, get out of here. Rivals. Rivals. Yeah, I think Crow is our childhood bully for sure, yeah. Alright, I think this is the last private action on the ship. Yep, seems like it. This also is not required, but gets a lot of affection points for everybody. Cookies, cookies, cookies. Some cookies, some, Danny is absolutely forever. cookies. Maybe they're just very small. Danny's favorite dish is cookies. I don't think that's a dish. Uh-oh. That means Thanos Jr. is gonna stop liking them, because she's a fucking piss baby. We actually don't, this is the first Star Ocean, so we actually, I don't think, have food replicators yet. I think they do actually just cook. Like you, Danny. This makes Danny like her for some reason. Whereas this is the first foray into space travel, I don't think we have... I mean, we haven't bought the replicators yet. I think we can, in fact, these spaces here will be for buying... We don't have any items that can go in here yet, but I believe, you don't have anything like that. I sure don't. So yeah, we don't, yeah, it's like Star... I think it probably tells us, it's like, it is the earliest Star Ocean game, for sure. It doesn't say here. Dictionary? Yeah, we're kind of setting off into space. Okay, we're in... AD 20-something, I guess. Yeah, it's like, really early on. It is the first game. Is it 10? Yeah, it is like, it is the first, chronological Star Ocean game. Alright, might as well save on a new file. Because, they blew up the Earth. They fucked it up pretty bad. I mean, the very funny thing is this game makes it canon that basically aliens gave us our space technology. You know, us less developed planet saved us and gave us space technology. And then we made the UP3, which bans doing that. This game is all about how Edge Maverick gets us to ban doing what the, what Danny's race did for humans. I see, space! We got some space over here.
So, this is the Cardionon home planet? It doesn't look like any planet I've ever seen.
Yes, more like a giant space fortress.
It's all chunky and spiny.
Definitely gonna put the volume up a
Did it
touch.
hurt?
However, our coordinates are correct. This is Arcturus 8, Cardionon.
What's happening? Report!
The fortress is emitting some kind of magnetic field. We're being pulled in.
A tractor beam?
We can't break free.
No, breaking 3.
Forgive me. If only I'd noticed sooner.
Edge, they're not responding to communications.
Star Ocean 1, 2, and 3 are all about people like,
Pulling us in without so much as a
well, what
warning.
about the UP3? And then being like, ah, fuck the UP3. I don't care about the UP3. Whatever.
Hey, look on the bright side. Maybe we're guests.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes, right.
What is the etymology of, tractor beam? It was probably Star Trek. Whee! Oh yeah, nice. Snuggled right in there. Oh, 1931. Alright, fair enough.
We've landed.
I mean, it's very funny because basically every show and game and everything else that has Prime Directive in it, people just like immediately break
No
it.
intention of letting us go.
Like
Alright,
the
here's what
show,
we're
the
going to
games, they all just break it.
First,
Like Star
gather
Trek broke it a
information on
bunch of
anything related to
times.
The Aquila or the mystery object on Limerus.
Like they do. They're like, well, we have this thing about not interfering with cultures, and then they do it.
Judging by their welcome, we may end up having to fight with Cardionon along the way, but
Oh,
let's hope
started
that
off
doesn't
as
happen.
a tractor
That's all.
beam.
Any questions?
And it just got kind of truncated tractor beam. Interesting.
Great. Let's go.
Alright, so I have to be careful to get every chest here, so I will be checking them off a list. Edge, you were the one who... Sorry, Thanos, you were the one who said that, like, maybe we're guests? Alright. Time to fight. We may have done some things wrong. You know, I'm not gonna lie. We probably did some stuff wrong. Alright. Well, this is suitably spacey. I don't know. Space-esque. Yeah, we get some good Sakuraba in this game. Hoping this is an ambush, but I think it might just be a singular fight. Alright. The tight cars in here, there's a decent chance we can get into some ambushes. Hi! Oh! Oh yeah, these guys are very bad for breaking your board. Yeah, not an ambush. I thought it might be, which is why I didn't fill up my board, but I think there are ambushes later on in this dungeon.
I knew they weren't going to play nice with us.
It appears we have no choice. We'll simply have to proceed prepared for battle.
I would never. The payoff is you get a big robot man. Who doesn't want a big robot man, you know? And you get to see Teenage Lady, I guess. Alright. Gotta double check I got close. Alright, can I lure some people close together? Guys are a little difficult to lure because they're kinda awkward. Ooh, hello. They don't really like follow you forward. There we go. Oh, that. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
This may look like
Hey, jerk. Beautiful. That's what I want to see. Probably just set the camera up high.
I was just getting warmed up.
Marcus is definitely like a character who doesn't suck. It's probably the politest way of putting that. Not the worst. Of course. Alright. I'm too good at this game. I have 20 of every item. Alright, fuck me up. Basil, he's the only one in this room. Good shit. Ooh, hello. He kind of came up behind me a little bit. Okay, got skill. I don't really want more than 5, so I'm gonna have to be careful about that. Ideally, I want some more experience. Uh-oh. Avoid the rushful enemies. Do not want to break my glorious board. Oh, nice. Silver. Oh, 2 silvers. That's pretty good. Oh, you weren't close enough for an ambush, you fucker. Wow, really? Okay. Like, really? I was literally blindsiding when he hit me.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
Like, what a jerk. But yeah, man, he was just around the corner there. That didn't count. That wasn't close enough for an ambush. You got it. You got it, game. Alright. Really?
Wonderful.
And sometimes, like, what it does and doesn't count as a surprise is like... These guys are kind of in the air, so it can be a little,
Here I come!
No. Ooh, rush mode, sure. Not really aiming at me. Should be fine.
I must say, that wasn't very challenging.
See, I like walked right under him. There we go. That was a critical finish. Not that button. Wrong button.
I must say, that wasn't very challenging.
Ah, we don't get hurt. Level up shit. Turned it off. Alright. I'd like another ambush point. Like 2 SP a fight's really good. Let's see if I can get it here. 50 experience is also good. I wouldn't say no to that either. Oops. I got a skill on finish. I fucked it up. Alright, 6% healing will do. I got a little bit too much money on my board for my liking. Yeah, I got the ambush gem. If I just like attacked him instead of stampeding him. Yeah, you know, you are not allowed to fuck up with planets. Is absolutely from after this game correct. You should not do what Edge Maverick did at any point ever. It is good and true statement. Alright. The fun fact, once I go in that doorway down in the bottom right, we lose access to this area, I'm pretty sure. I wonder if is that door? There's a door at a certain point which will get us captured. It's either that door or the next door.
I was just getting
The 3, I think it's just Maria, but I would err on the side of caution when it comes to talking about 3. There we go, Thunder Ring.
We were too careless.
I do think we need to find that Thunder Ring before we can go through the door.
Maybe now.
You fucked up real bad when they make intergalactic law. The plot in this game could work. It doesn't in any way because Edge only has to grapple with what he did in a very minor sense. The party members do not let him be depressed about blowing up an entire planet. They're like, where's our good boy? He went away. Oh, blue blue.
I was just getting warmed up.
But no, the next Star Ocean 3 stream will be the 3rd, next Wednesday. We got back yesterday. Hey, rude! Rude! Damn it! Yeah, for sure. Still has some of the same problems of you whiffing enemies. Not as bad as 3, but you can whiff. Hey, 400 enemies. Alright. Alright. We'll mark that off the list. Oh, I think that means I have 6.9% I do have 6.9% trophies now. Alright. Edge Maverick, you've killed 400 enemies. What about... you got it. So sad. Greater, nice. Oh yeah, I should look at battle trophies. So yeah, I got 21% for Thanos now. I got 26% on Raimi. Including like some of her really late ones. 5% kind of accidentally on Danny. I'm not ever controlling Danny for reasons. The reason is that like you cannot keep him on a first playthrough. So I cannot get all of these battle trophies on this playthrough, so there's no real point in getting them. These are all completely incidental ones that I got by basically running through his running through him while switching to another character, and I have 10% with Limmel. So yeah, Raimi's got the most right now. I got all of her consecutive long-range attacks up to 85 on the very first boss of the game. It is one of the easiest places to get it, because he's very big, he's very slow, and he's got a massive amount of health, so it's very easy to just keep attacking him forever. And yes, you do need to go through the second bonus dungeon in order to get all of Danny's... oh, hello. Okay, so that was those two. Blackberry. I'm just marking have to be careful about getting all the chests, so these chests are all very missable. Alright. Yeah, here is where I need the Thunder Ring. I can charge it somewhere. Can I charge it here yet? I know there's a charge point somewhere around. Okay, what you can do is use it on this, and then we can charge it with it. You do have to put... so Limmel has a... Fanny Stringer has a Beat the Ethereal Queen in 10 Minutes trophy. The one for Danny, so I can't, like, show you what they are because, you basically only see... So you see that Phase, can only see the first 10. Except the ones you've gotten, you can see those. Once you get 10, you can then see up to 20 with some exceptions, because some are always, like, hidden from you. So, like, every 10, you can then see the next 10. So yeah, she can see, they can both see up to 30. But what Danny's has is everyone has a defeat your own shadow. trophy. The shadow bosses, some of them are in the first bonus dungeon, some of them are in the second, and I believe Denny's is in the second bonus dungeon. Alright, so I think I can, yeah, I can charge that. Let me have a look at it. Yeah, nice, fully charged, excellent. You can go through that door without charging your Thunder Ring, and it's awful that you can do that. Alright, 2 more chests. Oh, you have to, if you want the platinum, you have to replay this game at least 3 times, but most people do 4, including me. Because you need to take phase on a playthrough. Asshole. And I don't really want to do phases trophies on ultimate difficulty, because like fuck that, on universe difficulty. Galaxy Universe, and I don't remember what they call the final difficulty in this one. But like, for real, you don't really want... Yes, Denny also has a kill 55 Grigori enemies, and those are bosses. There are only 9 of them in the game. I believe it's 9. It might be 10, but I believe it's 9, and because there's only 9 in the game, you then have to do refights. So the bonus dungeons have Grigori bosses as refights. And so you basically have to, I believe most people do it on the first bonus dungeon rather than the second. You like redo those fights, making sure FaZe Denny gets the kill. And you have to do that for 55. You can also refight them before the final boss, but only those don't count if they're not your final ones. It's a little strange. Because you don't save after the final boss, you just reload. So let me just mark off those chests. On the wisdom bracelet. Okay, I don't think we're gonna get grabbed just... Oh, right, yeah, there's a whole other segment, and then we get grabbed. And then all these chests are missable. Does anyone want a wisdom bracelet? Maybe you? Yeah, why not? I think I already have Taunt on the people who can learn it, but I'll keep a hold of it because there are definitely others who can. Not that I ever use it. Oh, if I go up a little bit, I'll be able to see. I'm just doing the check the map, double check to make sure I have all the chests opened. Because there's a trophy for 100% of chests, and all of these chests are missable. It's because this is a new game, I am not able to do... Because when I streamed this before, it was on... I hadn't platinumed it yet, but I was very, very close, so I had like all the monster data and stuff. And with that, you're able to do some very, very funny things in subsequent playthroughs, and that's what I did on the stream one. I don't have that, of course. This is just a very normal me playthrough, of course, with all the experience I have. I make it look easy. How well does magic work up? Kind of not well in this game. You don't really use magic. Yeah, magic is kind of bad in this game. I think your mages are better. It's not as strange as 3's. But you will not be using any of your mage characters at the end of the game, except the healer. Yeah, I have the monster jewel, but because I can't do the funny things with it because I only have normal enemies. I can't do anything weird with it. Ooh, 3% immunity to stun. How great. But yeah, because there's a trophy for beating it on the hard difficulty and then hardest difficulty. And I believe you have to beat it on hard. You have to beat it on Galaxy in order to unlock hard, which is Universe, and then you have to beat it on Universe to unlock the last difficulty anyway. so they couldn't stack the difficulty trophies, but because they don't stack it, it's like 3 minimum playthroughs. And then most people do a 4th on Earth mode, easy mode, for Danny's battle trophies, because you can't do it on your Galaxy mode playthrough. Danny leaves. It's not optional for you to ditch Danny. Oops. Woo. So because of that, you cannot get all of Danny's battle trophies on your Galaxy mode playthrough, and most people just don't want to do it on, don't really want to do it on Universe difficulty, and I agree. Why would I do that? It would be much easier just to play through the game on easy again, especially since you have to beat bosses with Danny, and it's so much easier if you can solo them, so you don't have to guess when they're about to die. I think in Star Ocean 1 and 2, magic is better than it is in 3 and 4. Okay. There are also some Starship datas that I'm gonna have to get here that are also missable. But at least if I miss them, it's easy enough to pick them up in another playthrough. There's those carryover.
We don't have time to
Monster Jet carries over, so anything that's in, oh shit. I'm not gonna let you break my board, fucko.
I was just
Switch to Raimi.
Bring him on.
Oh, I accidentally went through Danny and got him another battle trophy. Yeah, that happens. So that's why Danny actually even has any. So yes, collections are in your system data. Yeah, basically I accidentally switched to him and I've gotten him a few trophies. Because the fight so many battles is you don't actually have to be controlling him. I mean, the main thing about battle trophies in this that's really annoying is that if AI Edge kills an enemy, that doesn't count towards his 400 enemies. But being in a fight, being one of your NPC characters in a fight does count for Danny. For him being in 200 fights, it is bizarre. I don't understand why sometimes AI action counts and sometimes it doesn't. It is really strange. Okay, all healing. Nice, nice. Learn that. Ah, everyone. Is this one where you have to stand still? I kind of forget. Doesn't really matter. I will shove it on. Let's put it on Raimi. Ah, it's just free game. Okay, fair enough. How am I stocks? I haven't got much in the way of personal because I haven't really leveled. 325, nice, that's nice. I'll probably hold off on HP boost for Edge. He's at pretty good HP. If this was a higher difficulty, I would absolutely... I'm gonna hold on to that chain combo as well. If it was a higher difficulty, I would be like gunning that HP up so high, but there's really no need on Galaxy. Yeah, Star Ocean 5 is... I could not get very far in Star Ocean 5. It was just so boring. Okay. That's over that side. Okay, so all like 7 of your party members pile into the fight and it's... Hey! Really? Really? Uh-huh. Okay. I don't believe it, but okay. Get him.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
I was so nothing, I just couldn't like it. Like, it's nowhere near as bad as 4. But because of it, it's not interesting. I didn't find the battle system as good. I genuinely like this battle system, which is why I keep coming back to this game over and over again, I think. I enjoy fighting, I enjoy getting battle trophies. There's something that really hits in my tiny little lizard brain that enjoys it. I also enjoy breaking the shit out of it. Alright, so I think I examine this. No? Alright. Oh, west side one that has the ship data. It is amazing how much missable content there is in this game. Like, this spaceship data is missable. This is a one-time area. If you go into the next area, you don't get the spaceship data until you start a whole new playthrough. At least it carries over so you don't have to get it all in one playthrough, unlike, like, chests. Damn it, surprised again. Just trying to click on... I know there's an activation button here, I'm trying to click on it and failing. Whee! Have to be careful of that guy. He's in rush mode, which means he's gonna fuck up my board. Yeah, I haven't beaten... Oh, I'm ambushed? Oh, fucking right. I've never beaten 5. I haven't gotten very far in 5. Maybe one day. I mean, no, not really. I have 6, and 6 is a much better game than I haven't even played it. Instead, I'm playing 4 again for the 8th fucking time.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
There's this... Yeah, there we go. Alright, data on the Cardion Mothership. More or less anything we have on Eldar. Yes, a giant saucer-shaped fortress over 30 kilometers wide. Oh, we haven't even heard about the Grigori yet. What are you doing? Explaining what the Grigori are. Get out of here. Spoilers. The extraction takes place using the mysterious particles emitted by the Grigori as its power source. So we've seen the Grigori crystals. We have not, you know, even so much as touched upon what those are yet in the stories. It's very funny. Like 3, 4's dictionary likes to spoil things for you. Okay, I think that's the only thing. I'm gonna go chest there, chest there, chest there, chest there. I'll get these chests over here before I examine that. I think the thing about 4 is I think it actually... It could be a good game. It could actually be good. I think the battle system works. I like the skill system in this. The skill system in this is a lot closer to 1-2's than 3's. 3's skill system is really dumbed down. 4 is not as complicated as 1 and 2's, but that in a lot of ways is kind of nice. Damn it, surprise again. I like that opening chests, doing quests, and like gather points and stuff all get you experience and SP for skills. There's a lot of incentive to do things in this game, and a lot of like combined systems. I like that the battle trophies are per character. That encourages you to swap characters. I will be swapping to Bacchus once we get him. Because of his battle trophies to do with machines. I'll go get the cutscene and I'll mark these chests off my list. I have to do this before we leave anyway. What happened on the ship? Oh, look at this bad guy just waiting for us. But the story and the characters are God awful. Like, just wretched. The dialogue isn't great either, but it's not the worst. But like, man, it is hard to give a shit about anything that happens in this game. Story-wise. How'd it go, Danny? Oh, nothing in this terminal. Alright, central generator, let's go! Like, the graphics of it are quite bad. It would be better if it was a bit more distinctive, or more of a style to it. But like, it really is the characters that extremely let this game down. Ah, yes, so yes, this is the last area of this bit. I hope I got all the chests.
This may look like
So I think if you like, if you remove Limmel and Sarah and replace them with characters that weren't the worst things ever, you could really do a much better game. Because the battle system is very responsive, it's very fun. I haven't done much blindsiding, but that's always fun to do.
We don't have time to play around.
Hey, where'd he go?
I was just getting warmed up. Bring him on.
Man, the fact that Edge blows up an entire planet and they're just like, don't be sad, Edge. It's like, maybe he should be sad? Maybe he should give a shit? I don't know, maybe. Maybe you should be. Oh god, yeah, you're right, Miracle. Oh dear, Miracle. But like, yeah, maybe you should feel a little sad that you have in fact, like, fucked things up so severely that, like, you blew up an entire planet. I don't know. I feel like you should ruminate on that a little bit more, Edge, you know? No, not yet. The guy's taking me to a different chest that I have listed first on my list, so I was like, but it's just because it gets it later. Gets it earlier, really, I should say. Alright. I accidentally hit R2.
What is this?
Miracle would be fine if they had a better outfit on her and her voice wasn't as annoying. But I don't think they're saving Limmel.
Cold sleep?
And I honestly, maybe Sarah would be less annoying if she also had a less annoying voice. I don't know why they had the most annoying voice actors in the universe doing this game.
It's so cold in here. Oh, when you're cold, the best thing to do is get
Like, even good voice, like, there are good voice actors in this. Very talented people who I think were directed just to be the worst.
What happened, honey? What?
But you didn't see the giant lizard, Remy?
We fought on Lemuris.
Did they mutate inside their capsules? Or did they mutate after they got out? Is this the same thing we saw happening on Lemuris?
Yes!
What the?
Duh!
Whatever it is, it's coming this way.
Let's take a different corridor. We don't need any trouble we can avoid.
Come on, Lim.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, Sarah is terrible. Yeah, so yes, those are the two chests. The chest list I have lists them the other way around. Of the guy getting them. Alright, so there should just be 2 chests left to get for this this part of Cardion. Still a whole bunch of Cardion, you know. Yeah, I like that you can level up. Ooh, Crimson Squall, that's a good move. I like you can level up off of opening a chest. It's very good. Alright. Yeah, I like Crimson Squall more. Hey, did we fuck up? Did we, good thing is you can charge the other ring over. We may have released some folks.
This may look like a snap, but let's be careful.
Yeah, Sarah is worse than Limel. I think it's just because you get Limel so early on. That like, you are, hey. Buddy, there's no one over there. What are you doing? What are you doing, pal?
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
We'll get some more lizard skin. Alright, let me see how much silver I have. We don't have to worry about silver just yet. There's plenty of reasons to get silver before we, The other thing about this game is it doesn't give you a completed quest list, just a current quest list, which is really annoying. Alright, so yeah. I think we're 1 silver short. That's fine. We have more than enough time to get more. What could have happened? Who knows?
Here I come!
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
Raimi's butt. Another character in this game. Well, the thing is, Limel's a 15-year-old who looks like a 6-year-old, and that just makes everything worse. It is a strange, strange thing to do. Yeah, alright. To have everyone on BS, because I'm on Galaxy mode, I don't really need to go for defense just yet. Once the, like, 80 to 100 attack they're getting doesn't matter, that's when I'll switch them over, but... Well, no, unfortunately, I can show you the log that says she's actually 15. It is such a weirdly minor plot point that never really comes into play. I don't know why they did it. I don't know why they did it. Why do this? Why do this to me?
I'm so glad everyone's safe.
Yeah, show me Raimi's ass again. Alright. Yes, data, dictionary. Over people, over to Thanos Jr. She's 15, but at 6 she went to hell, and now she shut her heart down, and she hasn't aged since. So yeah, that's Limel. She's 15, but she's 6. It's like, oh, why would you do this to me? Why would you do this? Oh, did I look at his body? I don't know if I did. Okay, yes I did, I guess. It's empty items. Current ID card, that's the one. Alright. Yep, so now we have to go to this other room. I think we would have gotten a little scene if we'd gone into this room first, but that's fine. Yeah, they were like, do you find Limmel annoying? Do you want to find her worse?
The Cardionon seem to be an even more vicious species than I thought. They've been forcefully taking over planets with undeveloped civilizations, one by one.
Oh, see, this is another reason for the UP3 to prevent colonization. Only humans are allowed to do that.
That was insensitive of me.
It's fine. I understand.
I don't understand it. I don't care.
Case, we can hardly leave the Cardionon alone now, can we?
Kill them all!
We know what we have to do. I couldn't live with myself if we let something like the tragedy on Limeris happen again.
Well, before we can do anything, we need more information. How's it looking, Face?
Yes. Let's see if there's anything else.
Wait! Stop it right there.
Oh, okay.
Like, is that there to make FaZe less of a fucking creep? I don't know.
Yeah. It looks like the source of the disease on Limeris. FaZe, pull up detailed data on this thing.
Big crystal. Big crystal. The evil crystals mutating everything. Not evolving, my brother would hit me over the head if I said evolving, because that's not evolution. It's like, there are just so many annoying characters. I mean, even like characters that aren't the worst, like Raimi, she's still just the childhood friend, love interest, I don't like you, Baka character.
That doesn't tell us anything at all.
And it's back. Hi.
Hey,
There seems
how
to
you
be
doing?
something important inside
I'm
this
playing Star Ocean
centralized
4, so I'm doing something.
I did notice that, yeah.
Do you think?
There might be another one of those objects
I-
there.
All right.
We've
let's
been
head to the
talking
isolation
about how
chamber.
terrible Limmel is and how the game would be better if she was removed.
Oh yeah, easily. Oh nice, you're in the mothership? Hell yeah. Time
Yeah,
to
I
watch
am.
this for 3 hours. This
Heck
dungeon
yeah.
is so long.
It's so long, and everything in it is missable, so you have to, if you care about that kind of thing, you kind of have to be very careful. Alright. Ugh. This door, woo! It's a later door that you see ID. Yeah, it's like the door, this door that kidnaps you, so... Hope you didn't miss anything. Okay, Daddy's back.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
Chat, we're like, we want Daddy back, and it's like, that's fair. You can have Daddy. Fortunately, we will not be allowed to keep him.
Yeah, it's kind of wild that they just remove him from the, like, you know, the idea of turning him into the game's final, like, boss is weird.
It's so strange. And then, like, because they gave him battle trophy,
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
you then have to have the option of keeping him on a second playthrough, and that just
Yeah.
makes everything weirder. It's like, yeah, you keep him, but he also doesn't say anything or do anything because he literally can't, and, like... He followed me through the door, what a jerk. And it is just like, why? What? I think they were like, if we don't give him battle trophies, it'll be very obvious that he's temporary, but, like...
He has a really, really long life as a temporary character, though.
Yes.
Yes, so long.
Yeah, you get like all but the last character because the last character replaces him. So.
Yeah. Yeah, Arumat is also a space elf, although he's mechanically different in that he's not the weird all-rounder mage that they give you in every single Star Ocean game.
Yep. I'm just turning down the game. I'm trying to. I'm so far away that my dial handling is terrible. The game went really quiet and then it got really loud again. Like, alright,
That
fine.
makes sense.
This game's volume is wacky. Alright, these should hopefully be the last two chests in this section of Cardion. And you just get a vending machine. There's our food replicator. And yes, it's Star Ocean 4, I can't stay away. Pop these off the list.
Yeah, going back to what you were saying earlier, even the characters who are theoretically fine, like Raimi, have their moments of being unpleasant because they shoehorned in situations to force that to happen.
Yes, the private action where you can peek on her in the shower is like, why? Why is that here? Why would you do this?
Or the moment when she wakes up in the alternate Earth,
Oh,
and
yes.
she has a "what are you doing" moment in the middle of an incredibly inappropriate time for that situation to happen.
Yes, I'm naked. It's like, why? Why? Even just like the one I off stream when I was doing Lamorous, and you have like the climbing down the garland, and she gets really annoyed that Edge wants to go down first because he's gonna peek up her skirt, and I'm like, girl, you can already see your panties. You have them out. What?
Also, isn't she wearing spats anyway? So like,
Yeah. Yes.
who cares? They're basically shorts.
Yes. Like, it's like, Raimi, I get to see your ass every time that you win
Do
a
a
fight.
sick flip over an enemy.
What are
Also
you
that,
talking
yeah,
about?
I forgot that the game does a close up on her ass when she wins a fight.
Yes, it does. Because this game sucks. Why am I back? Because I've been playing this off stream, so,
we all have games that we like that we recognize are not actually very good, but we still like them anyway and enjoy
Yeah.
playing them a lot. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it. It happens.
yes. Yeah, that's this game for me. I just really wanted to play it over Christmas for some reason, and it's free on PS Plus, so I
I
was like,
want
alright.
you all to know, as you watch, how bad I want to play 3 right now. Like, I really, really do.
Nice. I think it was watching Vegas Play 3 that was like, man, Tara, I really want to play Star Ocean. I should play 3, but like, I shouldn't while he's playing it. So it's like, well, I guess it's 4.
I was just getting warmed up.
If you wanted to do the interminable part of doing the 3 post game, that'd be a thing to do.
I mean,
That takes forever.
there's every possibility that I will be playing 3. I haven't decided if I want to like platinum it. The platinum it does seem kind of obnoxious. But then there's a chance.
Wonderful.
3 post
I'm so
game where
glad
you have
everyone's
to.
safe.
You technically don't have to, but it does have a 100 floor ass dungeon.
It sure does. I mean, Star Ocean
That's only
game
for
wouldn't
fighting
be Star
Gabrielle
Ocean.
Celeste. It's not even for the other ones.
It would not be Star Ocean without a terrible bonus dungeon.
Yeah.
All
Except
right.
for 6, which has a reasonable bonus dungeon.
What?
2 of them.
What? No.
The post game in 6 comparatively is only like 5 hours long, so it's much shorter, but it still gets all of the, does all the hits. Like, you have Gabrielle Celeste as a ascendingly difficult fight, depending on the number of times you fight it. You have the Ethereal Queen and all that. I got to Ethereal Queen, never was able to beat her.
Yeah, that's fair. She sucks in every iteration of Star Ocean that she's in.
Yeah, she's all instant kill attacks, no matter how strong you are.
Yep. And kidnapped. So this is why all those chests gone forever.
Hmm.
And there's an 100% chest trophy.
Love permanently missables.
He just didn't make it to the door. It's true, he didn't. He didn't even go for it. He just stood there.
This
What a
room
jerk.
must be protected by some sort of energy field.
Energy field like
One that
ice.
can render any attack powerless.
I'm.
It looks like frosted glass. It's weird that
her hand as well.
I like that they just have
This
this.
is weird.
They,
I can't.
they
even
just
feel
have a
the
force
energy.
field that you can't
As you can
slice
see,
through. Like,
the field even
okay.
disables symbology. That alone is impressive enough, but we were transported to this room in an instant. That was matter transference.
And then we just kick the shit out of them, and then it's fine.
Teleportation. They're certainly not lacking.
Oh
for
right, this is
technology.
right before you get Bacchus.
Yeah, yeah, we're about to get probably the only good, I'm not even gonna say good, the only okay character in this game.
Who's there?
Bacchus gets away with it by virtue of being just kind of there.
What's
He's
this
fine.
floaty,
He's
floaty thing?
he's a big robot man who
Yeah.
acts like a big robot man. Turns out that's just how his
Seems
species acts. It's not
scared.
because he's a big robot man.
Yes, they're all kind of weird and aloof, yeah.
Are you a Cardianon?
Yeah.
Where are you?
Does have
How about you
a
quit
wife and
prying on us and
kids.
show yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Even then, he's forced into a dumb situation with the Welch cutscenes.
Yeah,
so,
the Welch cutscenes make everyone look very stupid.
yeah.
You kind of have to just ignore every Welch cutscene and just consider it to be, like, non-existent. Because it does. It is like, oh, made him a pervert. It's like, no, I'm just gonna ignore that so I can like him.
What are these epiphanies of guidance?
At least even that, he's mostly just
What was that thing
surprised
that made such a mess
more
on
than
Limerence?
anything else.
Our friend's home.
Look, inferior beings.
Answer me.
Edgy.
I don't need to answer you, Edge. You're the one in prison.
Of this infinite cosmos, we have been blessed by the gods.
There's quite a bit of male
there's-
gaze in this one.
Eliminated.
There are definitely games that are worse about it, though.
There are
Like-
worse ones, yes. But look,
Like,
But-
I'm not saying that this one's like particularly great about it, but like, it's not even in the higher echelons of
No.
uh,
Oh,
you know,
no.
RPGs that are
I
constantly
You
looking
think it's
at
okay
ass
to
and
cause
titties.
pain because
I
you're
have a
some
game I
human
like that
being?
is way worse than this game when it comes to this shit. And I can't recommend it to anyone because it's so bad.
Bastard.
If I may
And it's like, I enjoyed it, but I'm never gonna recommend this game to anyone. It's so much awful fan service and quotes.
The what?
This one is mostly in the character outfits.
You are descendants of the Mua.
Fucking miracle.
Mua.
Yes, Miracle and Muria, you know, like, the ladies are all weird. Raimi wouldn't be anywhere near as bad if for some reason she wasn't wearing booty
You
shorts.
talking about us?
Like, they could just give her pants. Why is there a gap? Just give her pants.
You will stop the steel giant.
I don't think I will, actually.
Steel.
Giant?
You will instruct the steel giant to cease its destructive activities and surrender at
Yeah,
once.
they all look
on.
like weird,
What the
creepy
hell is this
dolls.
steel
It's
giant?
true.
An invader. It came here with an accomplice who escaped our grasp. Another descendant of the Mua, like yourselves.
Man, I didn't even know the justification for Star Ocean 5's Titty Witch.
Simple as you.
I have no idea.
It makes her better at magic, apparently, according to chat. That's the justification.
Meanwhile, though, one of the main characters of 6 is this lady,
Yours
who's
was merely a vessel of the same design.
the only problem I have with her design is the high-heeled, like armored boots. But even then, that's honestly fine.
In fact,
Man, I like it. That's nice.
will of the gods.
That's like fire.
Letty
Emblem
is
style right
armored
there.
head to fucking toe.
Good shit.
He's like that that character from Suikoden 3 that people like a
So,
lot.
Ooh, yeah.
he actually was here after all.
I think I
We're
finally
still
understand
talking?
the cause of
We're
the
still
damage
talking,
we've seen in
right?
this ship. Everything is because of
But
this
no,
steel
it's just
giant's
like
destructive
Star
activity.
Ocean's
No wonder the Cardianon
like
paid us so
main
little
like
attention.
fan service is just in the outfits.
You are to be used
And
as
for some reason looking at Raimi's butt every time she
the
wins.
giant
But
before you are disposed of.
That is pretty much the only time when that happens, though. The camera gets
Yes.
all focus on that specifically.
Surrender.
Maybe
That's it.
there's one for what's her
Fine.
name?
Muria.
You want some instruction?
Muria.
huh?
Yeah, maybe there's one for her on looking at her chest or something, but I don't think in the victory cutscenes or anything.
Oh, I
name
don't
is
remember
Edge
what her
Maverick.
one is.
I'm a friend of Crow's.
Thanos, what you did?
Listen.
You can't hear
I
you.
have no idea who or what you are.
Oh, this force field stops weapon attacks, but not sound.
Don't hold anything back. Smash this ship to pieces. The Cardianon are insane.
We do not understand your actions. You will remain in confinement.
I do love Miss
until
Cardinon's
your
sweet hair,
punishment has
though.
been decided.
Why do they have that? No idea. Swooshy hair.
Sorry? There's no need to apologize. Frankly, I feel relieved.
You sure told him. Edgy, you're so cool.
Yep, just like you, Edge.
Edgy, you're
Though
so
I do
cool.
think you went a little bit overboard.
What these
If the game
Cardianon
says
are
it often
doing
enough,
just
maybe it will
isn't
be
right.
true.
I know you would have acted the same
Mr.
way,
Maverick.
I think another reason I can play this game again and keep watching the cutscenes is as terrible as they are, I find them very funny.
They are very funny. Yeah, 100%. This is a game that manages to be... This has just the right level of bad writing in the cutscenes where it's extremely funny and entertaining anyway.
Yes.
You'll
It
roll
is-
your eyes at a few parts and then you'll skip the one specifically with Welch, but, like, that's fine.
It doesn't excuse their invasion. Not like us, we're just trying to colonize. That makes us okay. It really is like, they're like, oh, the Cardianon came down to invade Lemurs. It's like, yeah, you were sent there to see if it was a suitable planet for everyone on Earth to go to. That's the same
Yeah, and
thing.
people already live there, man. You have to recognize colonizer sees colonizer.
Right? But no, it's fine. Alright, here we go. Whee! I'm gonna play as the robot man. Hey, tea lady.
It's weird. She's actually wearing less than what Checkerboard Titty Witch wears, but it doesn't feel as bad anyway.
The checkerboard part of it just
What now?
really draws your attention to it.
Yeah, it like directly makes it more. It makes it worse.
It does.
Because it's like
it
all
does.
skin cutouts where there shouldn't be any.
Yeah.
I can't see.
What is that?
I don't know.
It also just looks very uncomfortable to wear. It's not like Muria's looks comfortable, but like, it looks vaguely bra-shaped.
Steel.
I don't know what the fuck, like, checkerboard titty is wearing. Alright, here we go. That kind of style was in, like, Vesperia has titty lady. The titty ladies were just in. We're just wearing blue bras. That's it.
Brief. I am Bacchus D79 of the
Hey, Bacchus.
Please, come with me.
Wait a minute. Just like that, you expect us to follow you?
Yes. What?
So you must be Mr. Edge Maverick.
Why are you arguing with him?
Your voice print data matches that of the call broadcast throughout this ship earlier. Let us go then, Mr. Edge Maverick.
Just hold on
So
a second,
it's like
okay?
the
First,
Cardianon
I wanna
let
say
him
thanks for coming to help us.
broadcast that instead of just
And
cutting him
next,
off.
There's something I need to ask you.
Why would you
The
do
thirst
that?
for knowledge always presents chances to gain insight. As a humble scientist, I would like nothing more than to answer your questions.
But we need to leave.
Our current reality does not permit leisurely conversation. Let us go, Mr. Edge Maverick.
Fair enough. I'll save the questions for later, Mr. Bacchus.
Shut up and get going.
As you wish, Mr. Edge Maverick. Incidentally,
I
please
think
feel free
in
to
my
call me
did I
Bacchus.
stick with playing as
Will do,
Bacchus? I
Bacchus.
think I swapped off
Likewise,
of
you can
Bacchus
just
again
call me
later
Edge.
on.
I'm very bad at using Bacchus.
No, I mean...
He's stranger than Raimi to play, who I play a lot of the time. There's a reason Raimi has like the most battle trophies at the moment. I like playing as her. He's a little strange.
The objects known as the epiphanies of
But he's
I never
really
remember,
good.
Raimi's also really good.
Yes,
so, like,
yes, Raimi's really
I
good.
see. Well, that's convenient.
One of the things
just-
if I
we need
remember
to be
right,
getting there
going through like the
ourselves.
list of people's general opinions on playing as each character, if memory serves me right, Limmel's just bottom one, the worst. No one likes playing as Limmel.
Yeah,
And-
Limel's terrible.
And if I remember right, Edge is also like actually in bottom 3 for being he's actually not nearly as effective as the protagonist normally is in these games.
He's distinctly mid-tier, yes.
Yeah. Because like he's directly upgraded by Aramad, who's just kind of better than he is.
Yes, Arma and Raimi are kind of like Bacchus is also, I think, considered one of the best in the game because he has like some really good moves.
Right.
But yeah, like Edge is distinctly mid-tier. He's not the worst. He's not Limmel and Sarah because Magic's and Danny and Muriel because Magic sucks in this game.
I completely forgot Sarah even existed. Sorry.
Yeah. No, everyone does.
Game...
It's fine.
Why does the game take so long to give you the healer character? It's so weird.
Mm-hmm. Slam those skill points in. Now, put some into that. But yeah, Sarah is so late and she's your healer. I think that's what makes her like more useful than Limmel, is that she's a way better healer.
Yeah.
So like she is actually useful. Limmel, like Magic in this game is just kind of bad, which makes Danny kind of bad. Although like, you can get really good swords for him, so he's actually like decent attack-wise for a lot of the game. But yeah, generally it's like your physical characters are way better, and your long-range physical characters are way better because you can shoot from very far away, so you don't end up dying
that's
horribly.
a tradition. The character with the gun is usually really good, so...
It's true. Alright.
I want to say that in 6, there is a gun character, but she's comparatively pretty well balanced compared to everyone else. There were only a couple of characters in that where I thought, like, I don't really want to play as this character all that much. They did put one of the most fucked up dedicated mages in the franchise into that game, though.
Well, finally,
yeah,
finally
Midas is really good.
Yeah, I'm not as good as his consecutive long-range attack trophies as I am with Raimi. It's a lot easier. Repairs, close quarters. Alright, fair enough. 90 seconds or less? I'm sure that's doable.
Like, Midas gets to, like... First and foremost, they basically gave him 2 different versions of most spells, where you have Ice Needles and then Ice Needles but fast, where you cast it quickly and can combo it, basically. So you cast, like, a series of the fast versions first, then you finish with the more powerful finishing one. And then you can also... He has a bunch of unique, like, high-level spells as well.
Woo! Casual 6 battle trophies, baby!
Nice.
Oh, we didn't get to see this in my playthrough because, like, I already had all the battle trophies, or nearly all. I hadn't platinumed it yet, but... It's like, yeah! 10 seconds or less, number 95! Woo-hoo-hoo.
Yeah, I retroactively regretted playing Letty's route on that game, purely because the unique party member you get on Ray's route is way cooler.
Ah.
For Letty's route, it's... Okay, she's really fun to play as, she's cool, she's a good character and all of that. But the character that she gets in that is her cousin, who's just kind of a guy with a halberd. Ray's unique character is a cyber samurai.
Ooh.
Who is...
Heck yeah.
Who's really, really fun.
Nice. Who would want a cyber samurai?
He's a cyber samurai named JJ, which is fantastic.
Nice. Back in the Star Ocean tradition of actually giving you optional characters.
Yep.
They moved away from that in 4 and 5.
And 5, because 5 distinctly forces every character in your party, and you use all of them at once. Makes fights impossible to follow in that game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I gave up long before I got to like having all 7, I think, but
Yeah.
it's just like, ew, nah, none of that. I just got really bored. It's just very boring.
It is a weird instance of like giving you more options. Honestly, feels like you're getting less options.
Hello.
You don't have a build of a team, you just have all of them.
Oh. Bacchus went flying. Nothing here.
Right. The other weird thing about Midas, they made Midas, the dedicated maid, also like
So glad everyone's safe.
the second toughest character in the game.
Nice.
He wears heavy armor and stuff on top
Yes.
of that.
Yes. Heck yes. Alright, got the water, got the comet robe. Alright, we leaving. Ah, this is where the ambush happens.
Come on, now's our chance. Attack distance secure.
I landed 4 consecutive long-range attacks, I guess. Really should shoot across the battlefield. That's really his strength. Just being able to just whee! Oh no. There we go, thank you.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
Alright, so yeah, there's a chest, there's a heal point, and then there's an ambush to the door. Hey, hey, no, none of that. I want those. I don't really, I have too many, but at least I can discard in this game, so. Woo, pick up those chests.
Amazing that they have that. You put the thing away again in a game with a 100% chest trophy.
Yup. It's like, I hope you noticed that. Alright, so I think there's a private action if I examine this again. Yep. Why is there a private action here examining this twice? I don't know. We're teaching liminal capitalism. Oh yeah, there's a little hamster inside that dispenses all your treats. Marcus is like, don't be mean to the 6-year-old.
The 6-year-old.
Yeah, no, the 15-year-old.
Who's actually 15
but,
for
yeah.
some reason.
I don't know. Buried in the dictionary. It tells you she's
Yeah,
actually
it's-
15.
I think there's also like if you go back to her town, there's like one person there who also implies that she's much older than it seems. I don't remember. It's so pointless though.
I think
right?
there
Like,
is, yeah, there is someone who like mentions it, but it is completely pointless. It's never really brought up. It never does anything.
Yeah.
It's just a thing. Yeah, I'm sure.
They don't even do the standard like weird shit with it. It's just a fact of her character that doesn't make any real sense.
Yeah, it's baffling. All right. In the door we go. Make sure I am Edge. Hi!
That's a lot of guys.
That's a lot of dudes.
We were too careless.
I'd love to be Bacchus for all that yummy robotic drops, but there's a battle trophy in it for me, so. Call me Mr. Famous Maverick. I could get lots of party SP board if I let them break it, but...
Wait, you get party SP from your bonus board breaking?
No, because I would get green ones, if I, broke it and let them, like, give me green ones.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, you could break it and then make it so that it generates more party SP.
Yes, but I'm not, I'd rather just keep my board most of the time, personally. The pain in the butt getting it broken and then having to rebuild it. I don't need that much party SP, like, one per fight is actually pretty good.
You know, there's one thing. At least Edge actually has a better form using his sword than Fate does.
Is that because he's not a basketball player?
Maybe. Maybe basketball players don't know how to use swords. I didn't know if that was a stereotype.
Well, like, I guess, like, Edge Maverick is actually a space cadet who might have learned the sword, whereas Fate is just some basketball dude who picks one up.
He plays a lot of video games.
It's true. It's true. The very... So, like, some battle trophies stack, like, we got, like, 10 through 90 seconds for Bacchus, but Edge has, like, survived 3, 4, 5, and I think 6 ambushes in one battle, and I don't have 3 yet, but it only gave me 4. So I have to do an ambush where I only get into 3 of them.
I don't remember how you can get into 6 ambushes at once in this game. How?
There's a specific fight that does it. There's a really annoying fight in this.
Right,
yeah.
The blood guys.
The blood guys.
Okay.
Yes, the blood guys give you. I can't remember if 6 or 7 is the highest one, but they give you it.
Yeah. So.
Why don't I have this?
You're
Why doesn't it
not
stack?
have Edge in your party if you did that, though, aren't you? So if you don't have him in, does it not count?
It doesn't count if you don't have him in, and you have to be controlling him like the whole time as well. So funny thing, that's how you actually get 3, if you don't already have 4 from this one, 4, 5, 6, is that you get all of them for the highest one, and then you're not controlling him for the first fight, and you switch to him in the second fight, and that will give you, like, 5, and then you reload to switch to him in the third fight, and that will give you 4. It's very funny.
Gotcha.
It's really terrible. Like, having to reload and do that fight multiple times to get the trophies.
Yeah, especially given that it's one of the least pleasant fights to do in the entire game.
Yeah, it sucks. It's really dreadful. But yeah, you suffer for your battle trophies. You surely do. How am I doing? I've got like a spreadsheet so I can keep track of how I'm doing.
22% on.
And now 7. I now have 7.9% of all the battle trophies. Which is very silly. Anyway, I'm going to switch back to Bacchus. Try and get some of those robotics drops. Like, the really annoying thing, swing back to the point. Completely turned around, yes. Is that this is the best area in the game for robotics drops. It's here. It's missable. Once you beat this place, it's over. You're done. It's like, why would you do this? This sucks. Like, some people do keep a save right here and get them all here, and I'm like, why? No. I'm not doing that. Even I'm not insane enough to do that. Ooh, weapon data. It's very funny that weapon data is another one. You have to get all of them on. An enemy weapon data counts as well. So there's like the scumbag weapons, skeleton soldier weapons. So it's like, it's really strange that weapon data also is not just your weapons. It includes, I believe it also includes at least one of the super boss's weapons as well.
Oh, probably Because Gabriel always has that spear, so
Yeah,
I'm assuming
yeah.
that's part of it.
So it's just like a weird thing to do. I'm very bad at Boss's jump attacks because they're a bit harder than Raimi's because his jump is his slide.
I'm so maybe now I can.
Now that's what I'm talking
You have to like slide and then shoot enemies. It can be a little difficult. Oh hi, that's a lot of guys. I love that they just flip them. There's this giant robot where they can just flip them like pancake. I should check what he's on.
For a battle, rather an anticlimactic.
August does have one of the funniest blindside animations.
Yes. He is on S, okay. I should have everyone on S because, I don't know, 50 attack is actually quite nice right now. Like, makes fights faster. Ah, yes, rage.
Time to get mad.
Yeah, alright. Guess we'll make Raimi get mad.
Now hear me out. What if we taught the baby how to get mad?
Too late, baby not getting mad.
Can't believe we put baby in the corner.
We sure did. Yeah, right, yeah. When someone dies, you get attacking and bonuses, which I'm hoping to never die, so... Who cares? Where's some focus? Critical hit. Oh yeah, we get these fights. So.
Shifting to
And mostly fighting lizards who are not robotic drops.
for a battle.
I'm kind of ditching Denny because I'm not going for his battle trophy, so we might as well go back in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
That guy, I think, is a robot. This guy's really good at breaking your fucking board, though. What an asshole.
Now's the time to strike.
I wonder if Bacchus has any, like, damage trophies. I don't know how she's silent because I turned her off. I'm like, I don't need to listen to her. It's very funny that you can do that. And there she is. She's just off.
He's the only one who's not allowed to say anything.
I don't want to hear it.
Baby, get into that corner. Now.
Corner for baby. I know that Limo has one. I should probably see how much damage she's doing. Like 1, 2, 3 or something. Oh. Are they stuck? What's happening? Oh,
I think that they
it
were
was the
stuck
chest.
on each other.
Yeah, in the chest.
Shifting to one.
Alright, how much damage is he doing, Limo? So, a little high. Oh no, that's 70s, okay. At least still hold off on trying to get her one for now. Gonna check something and now I've forgotten. Good at this. It'll come to me. So, I was gonna check if that guy is a machine, but I'm about 99% certain he is. Switch to Edge for these fights where there are no robots. I got a lot of kills to get on Edge after all. Why did they do that? I just ask myself why sometimes. Like, why did they make a 30,000 enemy battle trophy for Edge?
30,000?
Yeah, 30,000.
I was just getting warmed
For
up.
both Edge and Aromat. There's
Jesus
a battle trophy
Christ.
for 30. Why? Why did they do
That's
that?
so many fights.
So many enemies. And it is like Edge has to get the kill as well, so. And as you're controlling him, if like, you know, if you're controlling someone else and he kills someone, that doesn't count. Which is like, why? Why would you do this? That's so mean to me, specifically. Pet Shumley money. Wait, let me check. That's it. Monster data. Here we go. Yes, he is. I think mechanical is what they are. Yeah. So yeah, these two. And
Do they
this guy.
seriously have it be that you can't get 100% data on like bosses until you play the game multiple times?
Yes. Although I'm not sure. I think the refights in the bonus dungeons might give you %. I'm not sure. I don't know if they're their own thing or if it's just like, you know, play the game 4 times. It's been too long since I did, because I've had 100% in them for ages on the other file. But I think the refights that you have to do for, like, Danny anyway, count towards this. But yeah, it's very stupid. And they're
Every now
missable
and again,
enemies.
Yeah, every now and again I just think about how bad of a first impression that all of the Grigori fights make.
Yes, they're all terrible. But yeah, this guy, I can't actually get any more % with him because he is gone now. All the lizard people go away from Limerus, and there's no other place to fight him.
Yeah.
I wasn't willing. I think the commander ones as well, which are here somewhere. Yeah, lizard commanders. And it's like, oh, get it to 100%, and it's like, no, we don't need. There's no universe in which you need to get every enemy into 100%. It's like, hi.
You got ambushed by those guys first.
A little bit.
Then you'll fight together. Very odd that dragon meats are used in this game, and actually a number of other things in general. Dragon newts as a concept come from the setting of Glorantha, which was written by Greg Stafford and like created as a like anthropologist's look at creating a fantasy setting. And it's available. The license to use it is actually relatively easy to get. And things were also occasionally just taken wholesale from it for interesting things.
Rather an anti.
Interesting. Oh, there's so many points, Denny. Sakuraga's on the piano.
Yep. He does that a lot.
Hey, no, I want the chest, no! Sure. Ooh, robot time. Oh god, this fight is pretty notorious for busting the shit out your board. This guy is after Bacchus. Oh, yep. Because they do that, the jerks. His blindside is really funny and not slow motion because it doesn't really work. I hate this guy, what a jerk. They are slamming into rush mode. We scoot.
No, you killed them both at roughly the same time.
Nice. Alright, 500 points of damage, not bad. I don't know what their robot is. The annoying thing about the monster data is that it shows drops, but only after you get them. So like it drops a lot more than this, but it doesn't tell me what it's like, what all its drops are until you get them. And some of them have some really rare drops. From Dragoon. Yeah, its rare drop is the laser oscillator. Okay. Yeah, you see some of them only have like one drop, and others there's a whole bunch, and it's like, yep. Doesn't give you the data unless you get the drop itself. So Berserker Scarf and an item? What's that? Accessory? Oh, okay. What is it? Guess it's not going to tell me in this menu. Oh! No. Why would you ever equip this? Hey, do you want to do friendly fire? For a 4% attack increase? Beautiful.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, I think that'll be one that, so, like, the 360, like, you could craft in this game in a way that you could drop, certain, like, factors, because the things you see on these items are called factors. So you can, like, if I crafted that into something else, I would get both, and I'm pretty sure the 360 version, you drop the one at the bottom, and I think it's, or it's one of the two, obviously. But you could, like, get, like, the good factors and ditch a lot of the bad ones because of the way they were ordered. And in the PS3 version, they flipped them so that you cannot get the good one without the bad one. They're like, no, no, no. You're gonna get the bad one first. So a lot of the crafting guides had to completely change between the 360 and the PS3 version. Because they were like...
That's so wild.
Yeah, stop you creating, like, really weird ultimate gear. Like, no, this is supposed to be the downside. You don't get to get rid of that. And it's like, why not? That's so strange.
Yeah, the way that the downsides, the way that the ultimate gear works in both 3 and 4 is that it comes with a bunch of downsides you have to get rid of first, right?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yep. Like, in 4, you basically make your own, the, like, quote-unquote ultimate gear that you can get is worse than what you can craft yourself.
I was just getting warmed up.
But the ultimate gear in the PS3 version is worse than the ultimate gear in the 360 version.
Bizarre. What a strange decision.
It's weird. And it's like very specific stuff that they did that on. They flipped them so that you couldn't just drop them. Because if you have like 3 factors already on a weapon, you would only get one of the ones from a thing you put on. And it was always like either the top or the bottom one. I cannot remember which way around it was. So then they flipped it so the bad one was always first.
It's for Denny, yeah. It's a rapier, which Edge doesn't know how to use.
Nah.
He doesn't know how to stab.
Only slash. And kick.
Mm-hmm.
I was just getting warmed
The
up.
fun note about rapiers, even though they are known as like almost exclusively stabbing weapons, most rapiers historically were actually cut and thrust swords. They were able to cut. That's actually a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Small swords are exclusively for thrusting.
Realistic after. Definitely got those before, but 99% sort of gone. So they have the rapiers listed as F and rage is listed as I, even though I got rage well before I got the rapier. I don't question such things.
Maybe it's like ordered from like top down or something.
Yeah, it could be, but yeah, there's the chest that was more further up that I got. Yeah, Berserk.
Ooh, I think. Yes, you're in a room that, on PC at least, with the HD remaster, this room crashed on me.
Yeah, I'm hoping the PS4 version of the remaster is a bit more stable. We'll see.
Hopefully.
Alright, this room is weird. Alright. Hey, buddy. Oh, I do hate the armored dragoons. They're so good at breaking your board. Like 3, you can just like run away. You're like, I'm gonna switch to someone else to avoid my board breaking.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
This body
Quantum processor.
Quantum processor.
I have no idea what the... So many options. What the robotics drops really guys are. It's always the top. It's the top one when you like have the full list. It's the one at the top. But if you don't have the full list, then like the one at the top might not actually be it. Okay, the robotics drop is the compact poison bomb. And for the other guy, I haven't had it drop. It's the compact freezing bomb. Okay. It's very weird how they have this. Have I gotten the silver yet? Like, these guys are supposed to drop it. I got like 2 in one fight, but okay, yes, I have the silver for this quest. It's good. Probably use some Blackbird. There's no point getting too precious with them. I end up like slamming into 20 all the time anyway. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of robots. Oh, there was only one! It's like, oh, there's 2. Oops.
And a third one coming in. I wonder if like a good fight, because like a good fight for like Raimi's consecutive long-range attacks was like the very first boss, because they're so big and so chunky because they just like don't take damage. And I wonder if one of the Grigori is like a good boss fight for all of Bacchus's ones as well.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
The one that comes to mind of having a gigantic HP like jump that was like 1 million will probably be a decent one.
Yeah, see, these guys are like small and kind of dodgy, so that guy like... And your allies can hit them out of the way. Like, Bacchus's attack is quite slow. He's a lot harder to hit. The Raimi fires off 3, Bacchus is like 1. Not yet. Play. I do not like this room, and I can see why it would crash the game. These fog effects.
Intruder detected.
Yeah, I know. Oh, he's through the lasers.
This may look like a snap, but let's not compare.
You see, even with robotics maxed, it's you don't get the robotics drop turn. It's very annoying. The thing about it is, like, Bacchus is one of the worst because The second bonus dungeon had the rare drop for everyone is actually not that rare. It's like a geostone. It's actually a fairly common drop, but it is their like ology drop. So 255's not bad. Bacchus doesn't have any enemies in that dungeon. There are no robots in that dungeon. So it's like he just kind of has to fight a whole bunch of robots and hope he gets 255 drops. Sucks, man. I talk about the torturous battle trophies that I didn't have to get. I didn't have to do any of this.
For a battle, rather.
Maybe now I can be of some help to everyone.
Like if you care about post-game stuff, you want to get to 50%, because that ups the level cap, which is a really strange thing to put behind battle trophies. But hello. Hi. But there's no point in getting 100%. It's not worth it.
For a battle, rather an anti-climb.
Keep dropping those scarves for me.
This may look like a snap.
Really thought I got past it.
For a battle, rather an anticlimactic event.
I bashed right into it there. And then bounced into that guy. Whee! Oh boy.
For a battle, rather an
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Didn't even get it. Oh, what did he get? Clicking through. Finally at the no freeze nearby enemies. That's a good one. Must be 20 that you get the one that lets you blindside more than one at once. There we go. Now we can finally get this chest.
I completely forgot about the whole beat system.
Mm-hmm. It's like, for most people, just set it to B and then ignore it.
Right.
B's the better one.
attack distance secure.
Well, it's like, S gives you like 100 attack and int by the time you max it out, which is completely useless by the end of the game, whereas like Beat B gives you like 20% max HP at the end, which is
which that does
incredibly
scale.
useful. Yeah, and until you max HP, which you are not going to be doing for a very long time, it is always useful, whereas 100 attack kind of becomes obsolete like fairly quickly. Ah, warning brooch. Oh shit, is that something that lets me not get, Yeah, prevent surprise attacks. Yeah, fuck yeah. What's going on?
Sounds pretty good to me.
I hate being surprised. This is always, should always go on someone. Very annoying, increases their rush move. Shit. Ah, energy shield. I think I cannot get the other chest in this room until I, like, go upstairs. Occasionally nullify damage. I will put that on Limmel.
Oh, I just remembered. This is the classic UI for the pop. Right, because if you wanted to, you could swap over to the remastered UI that is way uglier.
Well, yeah, that's the modern one is the one that was on the 360 version. The ugly one was just like the standard. You had the standard ugly CGI portraits. The anime portraits came in on the PS3 version.
Oh, it was actually the other way around. Okay.
Yeah. This is like, I think this was like the possibly the one in Japanese. And then like for English audiences, they were like, oh no, we need to make it with the new CGI graphics, so they made this fucking hideous modern one.
I got them mixed up because they called them classic and modern.
Yes. Which is inaccurate. Yeah, the 360 only had the modern UI, and it sucked. And ever since I've been on PlayStation 3, I've never gone with it. I always do the anime portraits.
Yeah, it's really easy to forget that this game was also part of Microsoft's initiative to get as many Japanese RPGs on the 360 as possible, as quickly as possible.
Right, yeah, I think actually.
To try to sell 360s in Japan.
Yeah, didn't really work.
It did not work.
No. Okay, yes, it's downstairs.
I want to say only Mistwalker's games did not get updated PS3 releases.
Oh god, could be. I know a whole bunch of them did. Like Enchanted Arms got PS3. Of course, this did. Vesperia did.
Vesperia famously did, and the game just like sold it a ton more a second time.
Yeah, Star Ocean 4 International. Last round, yeah. There were like a whole lot that on it. All right, place there.
But not Lost Odyssey or Blue Dragon. There's like the only two that were stuck on the on the 360.
All right, back up we go. Yeah, Eternal Sonata. Yeah, that got PS3 version. It was so funny. I mean, I think we really did get a 360 for all the JRPGs, and then oh gosh, oh no.
Here's one that did not. Good old Infinite in Undiscovery.
Oh god, yeah. All right. Come on, guys.
We don't have time to play around.
So many of them were like exclusive on 360 and then just abandoned like a year later. But yeah, I had a 360 before I had a PS3 because all the JRPGs were on 360.
Yeah, there's that roughly year and a half long period where all of them were making it for 360, and then every single time afterwards it was like, yeah, you wanted the PS3 instead. They were gonna be all on that instead.
Yep.
The sales pitch did not work in the long run.
No.
It did not pay out for anyone. In fact, paid out so poorly for everyone that every time that they did do a PS3 re-release, that's when the game actually, like, took off.
Yep.
The only exception being Vesperia, being like... The thing with Vesperia being an exception is not that the PS3 version didn't take off, it's that both versions took off.
Yes.
For different reasons.
Yeah, Vesperia did a lot better than Star Ocean.
Yeah.
I was like... The weird one for me, because Vesperia is the better game, but Star Ocean 4 was the one I thought had the better battle system. And still do think
Vesperia's
that...
battle system is explicitly not actually very good.
No.
In practice.
Yeah.
It's like, it was a big step down from Abyss in the reality of things.
Yeah.
When they did the switch over to... Because it was the first game that was 3D movement from the outset. Like, it was all 3D movement.
Yep.
And that, in practice, it caused them to... Also, just kind of in general, immediately after Abyss, the entire series had kind of a crisis of, like, what do combat systems look like now for us?
Yeah. In a three-dimensional space. Oh, did I get it? Yes! There we go. Alright. Nice. Always like to get that trophy. Pain in the ass one. What's he at now? 9%. Good.
It is funny that both of these games also released at roughly the same time, starring opposites of each other, of one whose main character was voiced by Troy Baker and the other one who's voiced by Matt Mercer. And it's
Yes.
like, that, in hindsight, that's very funny. After the number of times Matt Mercer was hired as, we wanted to have Troy Baker, but he's expensive now.
Yeah.
And also later on, the number of times Matt Mercer actually voiced Deary-Lil in place of Troy Baker.
Yeah. Alright. Something in here. Got gunpowder. Yeah, the transition between like linear and 3D was very rough for Tails.
Yeah. Abyss gives you the ability to do the 3D movement mostly to just get out of the way.
Yeah.
You really want to be on the linear path most of the time.
Alright. That's twice now I have backed into it because it appeared right as I was going through it. Thanks.
Abyss is a game I've also threatened to myself that I really need to return to someday. It was the most fun I ever playing this game.
It's very good.
Yeah.
For sort of shit, it didn't come out in Europe because it kind of came out right
late
as
in
the
the
PS2
PS2
was
life cycle,
dying.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it did not get a release on PS2 in Europe, which was really annoying. So I first played it when I came over here to America to visit Vicus one time. I was just like, damn, it's been... How did I not get this game? Why didn't they give it to me? It was like Baten Kaiser's Origins as well. Also did... Oh my god, I do not need to be fighting a billion of you. Oh god. Goodbye, my board. Honestly surprised I haven't lost it already. These guys are so bad for it. They go into rush mode very aggressively and shoot you from very far away.
I've mentioned the weird thing about Abyss having just the offhand mention of their years, like their days being exactly as long as an Earth day, but their years being like nearly twice as long, right?
Yeah.
And then they tell you the ages of the characters and whatnot. It's like, oh yeah, Luke is like 19/3. It does technically mean he's actually more like, 28 / like 6.
So
Whatever.
No.
/5.
I don't know why I didn't get surprised there, but I'll take it.
Fucking Jade is ancient at like 55.
Yeah, old man. Finally, an old man in a Tails game. The animation's so much funnier when it's not in slow motion.
For a battle.
Well, the funny thing is, Bloodstar Phoenix, is that I'm mentioning this, you would not ever know. Because the mention of the year length is only in a, like, checkable, environmental thing in a bookcase in a single town. That tells you the like, length of what Aldrin's, like, time cycle is. And it's a very confusing of like, oh wow, this introduced a lot of plot holes all at once.
There's a good amount of that in games that they're like, hey, we're gonna give you lore, and it's like,
Rather an anti
You shouldn't have, actually. You shouldn't have.
Okay, that was like an in and out one, and I caught it on the other side of it. Okay. Yeah, I love it when they name characters and they just never show up. Like, okay.
Mhm.
Oh, I was supposed to go.
The writing in Abyss in general is weird because it sidles back and forth to being surprisingly good and, well, being a Tales game.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
It's like the most emblematic of this being Luke has a really good character arc and then a really bad character arc from back to back. Like, at first he goes from being, the shit that he is to learning from all of that and then going way too hard into becoming a messianic guy who wants to self-sacrifice, a martyr, basically.
He's the goodest boy now. Oh, Raimi, please. Still trying to forget about the butt, and I'm like, there's the butt again.
Booster wand. You see, she has to use this because otherwise she can't get into a car safely.
It's true, it's true. Yeah, sorry, I haven't been using Raimi, so no one's been seeing her win animation. I use her a lot. You'd think I'd be used to it by now. It's like one of my favorite characters to use. You'd think she's the best. She's actually better in the 360 version because her best move is easier to get. They changed what chest it's in. They put it in... Her and Aramat's best moves were, like, in the main game. And they're like, these are too good, so they moved them from their chests in the main game into post-game chests.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
I know. There are some really weirdly specific changes they did from the 360 to the PS3 version of this game, and that's one of them. It's like, we gotta nerf these characters very slightly. You still get the move, you just get it post-game. It's weird, man. Okay, yeah, use that. Don't get him a string. Yes, buddy.
Shifting to warm up.
But yeah, it's like Savage Sparrows and it. Can't remember exactly where the chest was, but it was definitely in like the main game. You needed to come back for it with a ring. But it was just there. I think it's now in the. They must both be in the first because the second doesn't have chests. So. But it's just like that's a choice you made. Certainly is a choice you could do. Why? They felt like it. Too good. Something to use Edge Maverick instead, I guess. Who's firing at me?
So many.
It's so many. It's ridiculous.
I mean, even having two characters having 3,000, like, cut a zero off of both, that's still a pretty decent number because of having to do it on two different characters.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to do 30,000 on two different characters instead. It sucks. I still have my notebooks from when I was like basically figuring out how many I was getting a fight.
So games are some of the worst. Well, you actually already solved the problem, but you still need to fight a final boss. Yes, true. I mean, Vesperia is the most extreme of that, where like the final third of that game doesn't make any sense.
No. Oh, so yeah, and the first part of it doesn't really matter either. You're just there. The game doesn't kick in until the second act, and then the third act is like, well, all right, oh, hi. Oh, I guess you got to have a final boss.
The final boss of Vesperia is like also the fight is almost completely arbitrary that you do in the first place. Because like immediately after, they're like, we're cool, right? Yeah, we're cool.
Yeah, we're cool. Yeah, we're fine.
I was just
Yeah, why not?
warmed up.
Yeah, I'll do what you wanted in the first place. It's fine. You beat me. You got the right.
Intruder detected.
It's like also like Symphonia has a real problem, in that you beat the final villain, and then he just reappears and you have to fight him again. Like
Yes.
you kill him, and then he has to revive so you can do it again. And it's like okay, and then he turns into a mech for some reason.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
I just did not know what to do. And of course, Graces has the problem as well of like, you go fight its villain, and then another character's like, hey, I'm the villain now, fight me. And then the other villain's like, okay, she distracted you long enough that I can come back. Ah, yes, Stun's good.
You can put it on Denny and therefore lose access to it at the end of the game because you wasted it on Denny.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because I know for a fact that Aramat gets learn stun as well, so when you get that the second copy of that, you should give it to him.
Yes, he does. That's the thing, in your first playthrough, you should really just ignore Denny, yeah. Which is like
the
really
moment
sad,
you're given the chance
but...
to stop using him, stop using him.
It's like, it really is your second playthrough. I mean, my Earth playthrough will basically be like a Danny solo, because he has like a whole bunch of battle trophies where he has to like kill almost every type of monster in the game and you know, actually get the kill. So like, you need to make sure he kills one of every enemy, and the game doesn't count that for you. I mean, it counts it in terms of battle trophies, but it doesn't like have you can't view that anywhere. So you just have to know which ones you've murdered, so it's best to just kind of go solo. And you have to be, he has the 55 bosses. Yeah, it's a solid one. The 55 Grigori, and it's like, why would you? Yeah. So like, you have to do a lot of refights for that, but it's also easier if you kill every boss in the game with him, because that gives you a head start. So it's just this weird thing where you like, everyone, instead of just doing that on universe mode, because nobody wants to do that on universe mode, you
Do that on Earth real quick.
yeah, you do a fourth playthrough on Earth mode.
And just have Denny do everything by himself. That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, he has like participate in like a few thousand fights as well. You can do that. That's one he gets in the back, which is quite nice. You don't have to be controlling him for that to count. But there's an awful lot that is just like, yeah, no, but just ignore him on your first playthrough. You're never gonna get even close to all of his battle trophies. You can't get all of them before he leaves.
Yeah, then you keep one New Game Plus. You get to just keep him with. The game has to just kind of ignore that he's there, because it does still go off and do things as normal.
I'm pretty sure I kept him for this when we streamed the whole game.
Maybe that sounds right.
I think we kept him because we could. I was like, all right. Now you still have Arma in all the scenes. You just don't get the private actions with him. I figure, I think we did. I'd have to go back and check, but I'm pretty sure at the very least I kept him, even if I reloaded it, so that we could see that he just sits in the battle simulator being like, I'm dead, I don't exist. Leave me be.
Right, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah. At the very least we saw that, so I kept him at some point. But yeah, it's only on New Game Plus because he's the final boss. Like,
he is straight up the final boss of the game. He gets full on real into evolution.
Yes, I'm gonna just double check I got all the chests here because it could be a little awkward.
And then Edge Maverick says to the words in this sequence of Phase, I don't believe evolution is real. He then says more words after that, clarifying the context, but I'm not going to give them to you.
No. Like, face, you idiot, you moron. Evolution doesn't exist. It's not real, it can't hurt you. So I think specifically that fog room with all the robots is considered like the best place to grind robotics drops because you can get into like ambushes with a bunch of robots really easily. And ambushes are a really good way of getting drops because you get more enemies. just more of a chance.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
But
in general, I actually have to admit that if you have enemies like on the field like this, systems which let you fight, you know, multiple enemies, like enemy fights in a row, they tend to be actually quite good. I like that system a lot. It speeds things up.
it's the thing about this game is that there's stuff in it that's like, this is actually like good, or at least could be good, and then it's fucking ruined by the rest of the game. By the fact that like the platinum is like, you want to get all the battle trophies right. It's like, no, who would want to do that? Why did you put 30,000 enemy kills in here? Or like the characters all being awful. Like I don't think there are any good characters in this game. Bacchus is probably the closest.
Let me think about that. Because, like, I want to say Muria's actual writing is fine. Muria never does anything embarrassing, like, by default, if I remember right. She just looks like that.
Yeah. She has a weird melodramatic plotline at the end, but
Yeah.
generally speaking, she's definitely one of the better ones.
Aramat basically doesn't have writing at all.
Oh,
He's
no,
there for
yeah,
like 10
no.
minutes, and it just kind of is, I'm Fight Gar, I fight things.
Yeah, he's just the
I'm
big boy
explicitly
with the
here
scythe.
to replace the character you lost.
I'm mean and grumpy. Yeah, he really is a non-character. There's no reason for him to be here at all, which is it's very funny.
Yeah.
It is just like, which I guess makes him
think
better than a whole bunch of the other characters.
Yeah, but like when you get being bad versus being nothing, and nothing is in its own way basically as bad, so
That's fair.
yeah, I think in the end I'd agree with you. This game doesn't really have a single good character in it.
No. That seems so mean, but it's true.
It happens. It's not that uncommon for games for that to be the case.
It's just, I feel like it's such a shame because there are, I do like how the game plays, and I wish, I think if
You
the
always
story and
want
characters
a
were
game-
good.
Yeah, you always want a game which you have one aspect of it that you really like to be good across the board, so it's a lot easier to recommend to people or to play more than once.
Yeah. It is like so hard because it would be a good game if the characters and story weren't so awful. But because they are, it's like, no, this is a garbage game. Nobody should play. And here I am playing it again.
Unless you're a connoisseur.
Yes.
Unless you know exactly what you're looking for.
Yes, I am here. I know what I'm looking for. Back on the edge. 12. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember if this boss upcoming is like good for landing those long range attacks. I could try.
Yeah, 12. That's something.
The first boss is so good because of his stupid armor that means you do no damage to him until it's broken. And you can
also,
quite
it's just
easily kite him
slow.
across the field and then hit him because he's so big and slow. He's great. Just hit him like 85 times. It's like he still wasn't dead after I hit him 85 consecutive long-range attacks. While my other two party members were attacking him, I didn't turn them off. I kept them attacking him. But it's like, that boss is so... That battle boss really, like, sets the expectation of all the bosses in this game. It's dreadful. That's another thing that needs to be better. The bosses are really awful.
They're huge damage sponges. If you don't know secrets of power, they take so long.
They're so bad. It's just so bad. Why would you do this? I mean, really want you to engage with our battle system, so have boss fights that suck incredibly. I may have to, like, come back down for the...
Can you go further counterclockwise and then get in and up?
And try. I thought there were, like, barriers, like, everywhere, but... Oh, big boy.
Oh no, this one just has a different kind of barrier in the form of this full-on dragon.
Oh yeah, these guys are really good at breaking the barriers.
Dragon General.
Who doesn't love a Dragon General?
This dude right here absolutely is like, you know, decorated, has had a long service here as a general.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
It's really like the bosses are trying to be gimmick bosses is another like huge mark against them, is they're trying to be like, oh, you have to hit them at this time in this spot, but it doesn't work.
Yeah, the game's just fights in general are not fine control enough to do the things that they're asking you to do sometimes.
It's like a fun battle system. I don't know why you would like... I'm gonna keep that for now. I don't know why you'd be like, here, do this fucking precision thing. But precision isn't this battle system's strong point. Fucking zipping around the battlefield hitting things is. Why would you do... You don't understand why your battle system's fun, do you? There we go, Sylvans.
Ah, Sylvans.
Is that another one
That's
for...
a...
No,
Yeah,
it is for Edge. Yeah, there we go. Alright, finally a new sword for him. He's been on the sword forever. Okay, that is all just.
That one right there pops up in a lot of these games for some reason.
Yeah,
Sylvans.
yeah, they love that name. It's fancy sounding. Then you come back. Heartbreak. Up the stairs. We're almost to the end. Already on. Oh god, it's half 4. Alright. Hey, what time is it? Oh. Late. I'd like to get to the end of the party. I want to see if I can keep my board through the boss, but the these bosses are designed to break the shit out of your boards, frankly.
Going from Dragon General to Dragon Rear Admiral, dang. Swap to an entire different branch of the military for that one.
So many of them here.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
Oh, I hate this room. Yeah, it's just like... Oh, hey, big boy! Oh my god, they're all coming! Just seeing this wave of enemies, like, alright.
I hate this. I imagine this
Gross
every
now.
time I see them. Tuning fork swords are so hideous. I hate them so much. I don't know why. I don't know why fantasy
So
designers
glad
like them.
everyone's- Maybe now I can be
I don't know. I think they look cool. Alright, fine. There's no way I'm not fighting this big dragon. It has gotten well in the way. Yeah, this room has the invisible walls that cut across the whole room and the rotation in the middle. There's some really bad dungeon designs in this as well.
Dungeon design is for RPGs is honestly almost a lost art. Like
Yeah.
a lot of games which are well regarded good like RPGs have terrible dungeon design.
Are you coming in, buddy? No, absolutely. And they all make them too long now as well.
Or extremely samey. Like I make the joke of Octo Cave Spelunker a lot whenever I talk about Octopath because a giant portion of the dungeons in that game are just the same cave.
Yeah. It is like, yeah, God, it's like puzzle dungeons can be really annoying. You kind of have to like make good puzzles. But like taking the puzzles out, what have you got left? I don't know. Oh, I earned a total of 100,000 money. Good for me. Limel's into it. Limel's like, I got a battle trophy out of that.
Yeah, she got taught by Bacchus about the value of money real quick, and then all of a sudden she's, she turns into the capitalist baby from Twilight Princess.
That's true. Ah, here we go.
I'm just saying that basically every RPG should look at Lufia 2 and say, we want dungeons like that. Because they're really good.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel in Symphonia where I don't mind the Symphonia dungeons until you get to the final ones and they're just the biggest slogs.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, this dungeon would be fine if it was half as long. But like, they all get so long in the end. Uh-oh, I mean, I have to be on this side of it. That's the second time I've hit a barrier into an enemy. Bonk. Enemy time. I feel like Tales games also, like, run into, like, dungeons are just, like, the same cave now.
Yeah.
No one who liked the puzzle aspects is like, yeah, because you made a bad one. It's like...
That really is the problem, yeah. If you're making puzzle dungeons, the problem there being is that you need to have both a good level designer and a good puzzle designer. And making good puzzles is kind of hard.
Asshole. Alright. But, yeah. And, like, I mean, Symphonia has some of... the sewer dungeon, I hate. I despise that sewer. That it makes you... The puzzle in it is that you have to go up to the roof, make a block, push it along this walkway, and push it down into a spot, go down, do whatever that unlocked, go back up to the roof, make another block, push it further along the same path, drop into a different spot, and it makes you do that 3 times, and the block pushing, you have to, like, push it forward, then go around it, and then pull it, and then go back and push it, because you're going around corners. It's so bad.
I'll complain about a lot of things with Golden Sun and Golden Sun, The Lost Age, etc., etc. One thing I will not complain about for them, honestly, is their dungeon design, which is actually legitimately good.
Yeah.
The only annoying thing about it being like how slow it is to use like different synergy instead of assigning the shortcut. So if they have you use a bunch of different ones, and that can take a while. That's basically the only problem I have with them otherwise.
I was just here. Where did you come from?
Shifting to warm-up.
And we want you to fight a big dragon. You fight a big dragon.
Worth noting that this does not really hold true for the DS dungeon, the Golden Sun game, which doesn't have as good dungeon design.
Oh no. I did not play much of Dark Dawn?
Dark Dawn.
I
Dark Dawn is
saw the time skip and all that, and I was just like, what? Done with it.
It's I've played through all of Dark Dawn twice. And I can tell you that Dark Dawn has almost no major appeal in the end. They fixed a lot of the problems with the battle system, and then made the fights in that game so easy that there's only 5 fights total, which are not simply turn brain off, use best move.
Oh, that's bad. Yeah, I don't know. I just bounced right off of Dark Dawn, so I never got very far in it.
This may look
It's
like
like, you could make the original Golden Suns quite easy, but there was also a lot of things you could do in them. The Jin system was interesting. There were lots of ways to be strong in it.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what made them interesting to replay.
Yep. For sure. Dark Dawn is extremely a game where every single random fight kind of exists solely to waste your time. And the boss fights also generally are quite easy. It's pretty much just the final boss and the optional bosses that aren't.
That's pretty rough.
Yep.
Alright, let's go back to the middle ring. Sneak down here. Get to the exit. We're almost there.
Like doubly so because they fixed a major problem with the original games, which is not having attack memory going on where you chose an attack, an enemy dies, and they swap to another enemy.
Oh,
it does
yeah.
finally have that.
Oh shit!
But the problem is that actually isn't in the end a good thing for that game because it just makes it so it just doubly encourages mash, attack, 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 move on, attack, 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 and move on, so on and so forth.
Yeah, and the originals you really had
great.
to make sure that you were changing up who was attacking.
Yeah.
Make sure that if you knew how much health an enemy had, you'd be like, okay, this person's gonna kill that enemy, so I should have this person attack that other enemy.
Yeah, and fundamentally, this is a weird case where the flaw in the original game would actually be preferable to be in the new one, and the thing that was fixed in the new one would be preferable if it was in the old one. It's weird.
Alright, we're learning about the Morphus. None of this is, God, Denny, what a fucking sentence. Your lack of hypocritical selflessness does make it easier to sympathize with your cause. Okay. What the fuck,
That's an
Denny?
extremely very literally translated quote right there.
The epiphanies of guidance. They're big-ass crystals. No, please don't explain. This lift is long enough as it is. They were just lizards. They weren't even lizard people. Yes, because they broke the UP3. Wait, that doesn't exist yet.
They found the monolith.
Oh, yeah, the monolith.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. The apes found the monolith. I have not actually seen that film. I went with Robert Denby and Vegas to go see it. It was fun. It was loud, though.
Yeah, cinematic audio balancing, you know how it is.
So loud. And everyone else is sitting there, I'm like, how do you not have your hands over your ears? This is so loud. I'm like, I'm just not a cinema person. Maybe they're all deaf, I don't know. Yes, the Cardion, blah blah blah, forced evolution, invasion. Sure, whatever. Yes, if I learn about Grigori, we looked at the data log for one of the Cardion ship that we got earlier in this dungeon, and it mentioned the Grigori, and I'm like, we haven't found out about those yet. Bacchus hasn't told us about the Grigori yet. Bacchus, why are you saying I take it you've seen them? You fought a whole bunch of them with us. We just killed them. Who doesn't love aberrant evolution?
Mm-hmm.
That's my league, says Ash Maverick. You're a straightforward man who kills an entire planet. Crow, the guy who probably would have been a better protagonist? Maybe? I don't know.
He has an
cooler than
entire
Edge.
own, like, you know, adventure off screen.
Yeah, he does. Where he's way cooler than us, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
This lift is the longest. How high is this lift going? This is such a long conversation. Even Remy's like, he's like a better version of your protagonist. Then it's like, Big Robot Man's a way better decoy. And look at him, he's so big. And 2. Do we have immediate concerns? I think we're just in this lift forever, to be honest. Alright. Well, I'll see if I can get some long-range attacks on this guy. I can't remember how big he is or how movie he is, so it's in.
I don't remember this boss at all.
You know, I should, but I don't. I fought this boss, I mean, not nearly the, 7 times I've played through this game, but also his refight. So you'd think I would remember, but I genuinely don't. So much data to get through. Alright, let's go. He has a big glowing weak spot, because they all have big glowing weak spots. That's their thing.
I remember the
Bigger than the one in
first and
Lemurus.
second Grigori fights. I do
So
not
this is
remember
the
this one.
Grigori.
Yeah, the stupid crap. It's not a crap thing. I don't even know what it is. The
Everyone, please step back.
awful squiddy thing on the beach.
I have
And the
no
guy who's in the
opportunity to
air, so he's
destroy
just a
a
pain in the
Grigori
butt.
beforehand, But
Yeah.
this should be sufficient.
What?
This
Hey,
guy is...
Bacchus!
Cover your ears.
I feel like he looks like Emerald Weapon from, like, FF7 or something. Big dragon thing.
So the explosive power of a specialized warhead was sufficient. My calculations were correct.
I blew it the
They
fuck
must have
up.
been very precise calculations.
Well, anyway, our work here is done. Now the Cardionon will...
Will die horribly. Good. I love,
Oh, right, he comes
killing
stomping
things.
out in a special version of the, yeah, one of these. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I remember, to some
The
extent.
Cardionon from before.
I'm pretty sure he, like, mutates further?
I think so. I think this is 2-phase, if memory serves me right.
Are we too late?
Yep.
The last of our epiphanies. You inferior beings. You shall have no...
Inferior beings must be, like, a specific Japanese phrase, because it's all over Symphonia as well.
The Grigori, the epiphanies of guidance.
And
They're
it must
dangerous.
be a phrase that they
The
translate
evolution
like
they cause
that.
isn't natural. If you keep this up, you'll meet the same fate as your home planet.
We have become gods. The epiphanies of guidance have made us gods.
You're not becoming gods. You're becoming irrational monsters. Nobody should want that.
You tell him, Edge.
The epiphanies of guidance have made us all who are one.
You're not like Gregory,
Who
no.
are one. We are gods. Gods of the cosmos.
It's no use, Edge. He's not going to listen to anything we say. But...
Inferior beings, you shall be crushed unto dust.
Yeah, here we go.
What is happening to him?
Wait, this is...
Yes, what we saw in Lemurus.
His body is getting all weird.
Yeah, there he is. Big, weird, dragony asshole. And his weak point is like his chest, which he exposes sometimes. He's just a giant pain in the butt.
Oh, right. Okay.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it all to hell!
I said, damn it on to hell!
Come on, let's do this.
Oh, please don't target me. Oh, what a jerk. I'm not keeping my board. Not entirely sure I hit there. Oh, yeah, this guy sucks. Half away. May have missed.
Yeah, you
I'm
would
not
have gotten one
sure.
at 20, right? If that was the case.
Yeah,
So-
I'm not sure if that's the next one, but I think it is.
These fucking missiles are awful.
Yeah. I normally am up close in his grill, so like you don't normally get the missiles. Yeah, I think I would have. Woo! Alright, I think I would have gotten one by now. Oh boy. Limo got stunned, not the best. Throw out some berries. Yeah, I think I must have missed in the middle there. He's a bit. Oh no, I was okay. The next
never
one
mind.
was just 30. Okay, alright.
It goes from 16 to 30? What?
I'm gonna have to. What's his last one? Okay. 30, 50. $80. Might be the last one. Okay, yeah, 80 is his last one. Alright, so I'm at 30. Let's go, baby! Rush would actually be helpful because I can kind of. Stay on my feet a bit. Well, I went for the attack. I got knocked down. I have no idea if that counts. Yeah, like, bosses are the best place because, like, it's very annoying to do it. Across encounters for one thing, and then, like, small enemies are really easy to miss. I really wish you weren't targeting me, though. Oh, there's the bonus board. Inevitable.
For this long is surprising.
Right? The amount he's been hitting me. Jeez. I haven't even done much damage to him, so I don't know why he's so mad at me. Not entirely sure when I should see 50, so I have no idea if I've been broken or not. Ah, Raven's almost dead. When he's not targeting me, it's great. When he is, it sucks. Oh, there he goes again. Yeah, there was no way I was keeping it. I feel like I should have seen. I definitely should have seen 50 by now. I definitely lost it. Like, he, like, interrupted me,
Mid-attack as opposed to missing with it.
Yeah, I think if you get, like, kind of, like, interrupt... Ooh, hello. Ouch. I should... Oh, right, he's also, paralyzed. It's not great. Using some of that fresh sage. It's a little easier if you're not fucking around, to be honest. But I am fucking around, so... He's not looking at me. You know, I do get lots of attacks off on him. And then he looks at me and things go wrong from there. Try to, like, blindside him, but... Bit of a jerk. He still hit me through the blind side, what a jerk! Like, I'm gonna laser you, and there's not much you can do about it. I can't believe it's a overtourist. At least Level has AoE healing. Ooh, I got interrupted again. Damn. Right as I was firing too. Ouch. I can't remember if Bacchus gets no guard. I wonder if that's like when you want to attempt it. Nope. Amy died again. Guess I'll probably give up at 30 soon and actually fight him, but I got like pretty hard. Alright, here we go. There is no point blindsiding this guy because you go behind him. And his glowing weak spot is right there. Raimi, did you have to stand in front of his laser? And your AI isn't very smart either, and they will stand in front of his laser. Get their ass beat. The best they can do is just kind of get in at the side here. It's true, Remy can't hit the weak spot, she's not standing right in front of him. There really is, like, there's very little way to avoid, like, losing your bonus board in these boss fights, because, like, most of them can hit you from very far away, and they're always going into rush mode, so they're always criticaling you. I think you're just designed to lose them on boss fights. Now I have Edge annoying him, he's not doing his long-range shit as much, which is nice. But yeah, that's all these boss fights where you see like the 2-digit damage until you hit the weak spot for like 800, and yet like I've done like tens of thousands of damage to this guy through his weak spot, and it's like, nope. And you don't get to see how much health they do have either. It's all question marks, even when you scan them. Like, we ain't gonna tell you how much health they have. There we go.
The little one, the one that's like the kind of dragonfly-looking guy with the orbs. That one has literally 1 million health. Like,
oh yeah,
1 million health in game where like you're gonna be doing, you know, like 1,000 damage to him each, maybe.
Yeah, pretty much. You lost to inferior beings.
Edge.
Hey, see, I got a trophy there, because the remaster has a separate trophy list. It's a different game, baby. Another platinum.
How come Edgy's still
Another 700 hours.
Well, honey, I think Edge wanted to be able to save him, you know?
That's because Edge is an idiot.
Edge truly is an impressive man, isn't he?
You can call him that, yeah, actually. That's... Impressive doesn't actually mean necessarily positive.
Yeah.
Bad guy. So I'm not gonna be mad at these people anymore, okay?
And you're just as impressive, Limmel.
Eh.
Let's hurry to the reactor, people. We're gonna shut that tractor beam down and get out of here.
Oh, that thing's still on? Oh, he unmutated.
Filthy, inferior beings. We are taking you with us.
Damn, he got some arm. That dying arm. That roll.
Look out!
That wasn't really falling on the grenade. Also, man, that was short range.
Bacchus!
Right? Like, Bacchus, he could have just been like, run away. It was fine. Like, it barely did any damage to you. It's fine.
Operation Level C. Repair feasible.
He really just wanted to nom that tasty nug.
Leg and right arm. But
What
it's
is the
not
point
a
of
problem.
this?
This whole scene is just really weird, because Bacchus is like, leave me! I'm just a burden! And they're all like, no! And it's like, yeah, of course we're not gonna leave you, you idiot.
Thank you, Kay.
And it's like, I have healing arts, we would have been
There's
fine.
nothing to concern yourselves with. I have only done what should be expected of a comrade.
I see. Can you walk?
Locomotion may prove somewhat difficult, but I will manage.
Don't push yourself. Help me out here, FaZe.
Of course.
He's
You are indeed as heavy as you look.
Forgive me. I am in your debt.
Don't worry about it. You saved our lives. This is nothing.
I'm afraid he really is heavy.
That's the weight of our lives, FaZe. Deal with it.
What?
I am.
No. Yeah, oh no, he left. Oh, Denny's back.
forced back into the party.
Now off we go. If we go fast enough, we won't have to do any fights. That's fine.
I really don't understand the point of taking Bacchus out of the party here or like having him even do this incapacitated thing.
It's really weird. Alright. I'll probably go until we're off this place. Fuck it. It gives me leave to go planets. Yeah, I have no idea if I'll stream this again. This was just I'm gonna be playing this anyways. Might as well fucking stream it. Snows.
I'm finished here.
Me too.
Then this should do it.
Generator shut down.
Why did you grunt?
And the
We're
tractor
just
beam is
pushing
down.
a button.
Success.
Now what?
I don't know. We just shut down the generator, so there shouldn't be.
Allow me to investigate. Limmel, would you mind climbing down for a moment?
Okay.
I have detected the activation of an emergency power system. A countdown to warp seems to have been initiated.
A countdown to warp? Huh?
It would appear to be an emergency evacuation system built into the Cardionon mothership.
Evacuation? To where?
I'm unable to locate the preset coordinates in my database. I believe it is uncharted space, to which no established routes exist.
And at this rate, we'll be taken along with it when the countdown ends.
Yes, and if we are cast away into such uncharted space, there is an exceedingly high probability that we will never be able to return.
Wait, what?
Oh, it's Star Trek Voyager.
Please do not worry. My search of our surroundings shows an emergency bypass up ahead. Please use it to escape and return to your ship.
Bacchus, you're not...
As you can see, my present condition will not allow rapid movement. Please, forget about me, and go quickly.
I have to go, probably
Do you really think we're going
get
to
some
leave
dinner
you?
in me.
With your
Which
assistance,
is gonna
I
just
have
involve
successfully fulfilled
reheating
my
some
duty.
leftovers from
I have
yesterday, considering I
no
made an 11
particular
Tupperware
preference.
meal
Nice.
yesterday.
No, Baki.
Yeah, that was all of Christmas for us. Lots of leftover lasagna.
Please, don't concern
I've got tons of leftovers.
It's not as if
I
I'm going to
what it
die.
was is
Even
when
if not,
when
you'll
Thanksgiving
still
came around,
never
I
be
went
able
to someone
return,
else's place.
correct?
I had food there, and then we
That
left.
might as
which
well
means
be
I had
death.
no leftovers. And then
Mr.
Christmas
Edge,
just came
I
around.
believe
and
you are the
basically didn't
ranking
have the
officer
opportunity to cook
among
on
all
Christmas
those present.
either,
It is
right?
your duty to make
So,
a realistic
I was like,
decision for
I
yourself
want to make a
and
holiday
your crew.
meal. So I did, and I made a gigantic feast.
Heck yeah.
Please think rationally.
Well, enjoy your leftover gigantic feast.
What you see before you
Yeah.
is nothing more
I mean,
than broken scrap.
You're still going. I'll hang
Feel
out more
free to cast
afterwards,
it
because I
aside
feel like it probably
without
not
any
too much
feelings
longer.
of guilt.
I'm stopping after we get off of this stupid ship. I just want to get off of this ship.
Yeah.
You weren't
All
scrapped
right.
to
Well,
us at
if that's the
all.
case, I'll see you.
sacrificed
All
your
right.
own
Probably
safety to
Wednesday.
save our
Yeah,
lives.
see you Wednesday for a better Star Ocean.
Miss
I mean, it's up to the eye of the beholder. It's fine. They're both dumb in different ways.
Yes, yes, they are.
No, I won't. We're getting out of here together, and that's final.
I like how we're spending so much time arguing with him that the ship is probably warped already. It's gone. We're done. We're out of here.
Dad, King.
Goodbye.
You'd better just give up, Bacchus. Once my old childhood pal and this little girl here get going, there's really no stopping
My
them.
old childhood
I
pal.
think it would be best if we all leave together, don't you?
Is that really how you wanted to say
I believe
that?
you said it yourself.
You want to take another take,
Only
Edge?
doing what should be expected of a comrade, was it? This might get a little bumpy, but you can deal with it, right?
He's rather sturdy. I think he can deal with it.
What do you think you're trying to...
Whee!
All right, we're out of time. Make a dead run for the countless people, and don't let go of our friend here.
Yes,
sir.
Sir.
Between you and Mr. Crow,
We're gonna rip his arms off.
certainly met some outrageous people lately. Ugh, not that I'm complaining. Ugh.
Well, here we go. Hopefully I got all the chests. I won't find out until the end of the game. So if you get caught by the doors, you just have to do a fight, and then you get through the doors, but... You remember you have a dash button, it's really not that hard to get through the doors.
Going, people!
Key.
I'm fairly certain next bulkhead is the last one.
Come on, this is it! The final stretch!
Oh no. It's gonna close.
Enough already. Put me down at once and go.
I thought we'd been through this.
Don't make us waste our...
We're all gonna die.
Bacchus.
Why are you stopping? You'll be trapped here as well.
Hi. Alright, the titty elf lady saved us. Got her jiggle physics.
Who are you?
You're not the red-haired man after all.
Huh?
Bye.
I wonder who that was.
It looks like she used a lightning
Could you
symbol.
have this conversation after we're off the ship?
Red-haired man. Did she mean...
I'm afraid I can only see the ceiling, and thus am at a loss to fully digest the current situation. But I believe we had best hurry.
That's right. Move it,
It
people.
is genuinely feel like Bacchus is always the one telling people to hurry in the longest, slowest way he possibly could. It is actually a funny joke, but like squandered by the rest of the game. Alright. Goodbye, Cardinal! Woo! I am out of here!
It disappeared.
It warped, Limmel, along with all the Grigori's secrets.
The Cardionon were conducting acts of aggression through use of the Grigori. That cannot be condoned.
Cannot be condoned. We don't condone that.
If there were no Grigori, the Cardionon would have evolved normally.
Would they?
They wouldn't have invaded Lemuris.
Why are you sad, buddy?
If there were no Grigori...
The Grigori are gone. The Cardionon said it himself, remember? It was their final epiphany.
Yeah, but...
Edgy, nothing like what happened to my home will ever happen again. That's all that
I'm
matters.
sure nothing bad will ever happen again.
Limmel. You're right. I guess we actually were able to protect Lemuris this time.
We were. I'm really glad.
Edge, you haven't done a single thing wrong since you took command. I think you should try trusting
You
yourself.
can't. I don't think that's
Just
true.
let yourself be Edge.
Raimi, please. I don't think that's true.
You gotta be optimistic, right?
He hasn't done a single bad thing. You're the goodest boy, Edge.
I'm counting on you guys, alright?
You're the bestest captain ever.
Key.
You certainly didn't kill a whole bunch of lizard men and a whole bunch of people in Lemuris.
Mr. Crow, the friend of whom you were so proud truly is a straight arrow. Being with him and his crew, it makes warmth.
Bacchus, who you talking to, buddy?
In my cold.
Saying this out loud, alright. Well, Edge hasn't creeped on her in the shower. Yet. Alright, so, miraculously repaired, he is. Gonna tell us to go to EN2. We're not going to end up on EN2, but we got a couple things to do before then. But that'll be it for today.
You repaired him with friendship.
We sure did. That may be it forever. I don't know if I'm gonna stream more of this. I'm definitely gonna play more of it. Whether I stream more of it is an open question, and maybe I'll actually just start streaming properly again at some point. But hey, I hope everyone enjoyed some impromptu Star Ocean 4. Get to see me back on my bullshit. Alright, so I think, is Code Speeding on over. Hopefully that's correct. Buddy underscore.
I believe that's right.
Alright. Well, if you follow, don't go say hi. Do not tell them I was playing Star Ocean 4. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.